1 second, folks.
All radio is dead. All radio is dead. All radio is dead.
I'm afraid of radio wars.
You niggas try to play the nigga,
Who is this guy? Who is this? Read that comment down there, Lance. Do you see it?
This guy Ian Ellis sounds a lot better than Sanji.
This dude has ruined being Asian for dynasties. Forget about Star Trek. There's not going to be another Asian in space for generations.
He's a man with respect. He respects women 150%.
She's not even a real hoe.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck are you pushing me to?
And one of her front teeth that is cut with a slant, like a 45-degree angle. How the fuck does that happen? It looks like someone cut it with a rotary tool.
Yeah, get Ian Ellis on the show. He follows me on Twitter.
Spell it. Joe. I spell booty.
He's a radishy cougar. And if he thinks I'm fake news, well, you know what? Come see what fake news is, because I'll teach you what fake news is, because we are real news with Joe the Buddy J. We are real human beings, and nobody disrespects me.
That was your gay.
Make fun of my show all you want. Hey, I don't care. You're the joke, not me. You're the biggest joke on the face of this earth. You didn't know what you're talking. It didn't make sense. You can't even show your own face. It's a super mic. I don't need no mic. Do I need a mic to be on my show? No, I don't need a mic. I don't need nothing. I just need a camera. My sports show. That's it. You have a basement that is broken down. Holes in the wall. Welcome to the gaming channel. Give me a freaking break. I'm better than you 150%.
You address the question. Who addressed the question, you fucking bitch-ass chinkster? Seriously, who wants to watch Rice Stern?
You got me.
Are you fucking scheming?
Yes,
Get
Timmer
me free
works
cam
really hard all day to put these shows together so that he can get 15-minute cam shows.
Yep.
Yes.
We got like guys that are just literally obsessed with Patrice O'Neal. I don't understand that.
No, I apologize. My name's
I
Ian.
know.
Let me
Fuck
introduce
you.
myself.
I laughed at all of your jokes. I laughed at all of Alan's jokes. I'm always good to people. Go fucking fuck yourself, dude.
What do you feel like I did to you?
Just go. Just don't talk to me.
I
Do not talk
apologize.
to me. Do not talk to me. Go away.
All right. Well, I apologize.
Well,
I
no,
made you
I
feel
don't give a
bad.
shit. Go fuck yourself.
I want to make amends. I
Yeah,
want
no, you're horrible. You're horrible, and you humiliated me in front of a room of people that I care about and respect. So please go away.
I apologize
No,
if I
you're
made
not
you
even
feel
any
that
good.
way.
So please go away.
Thank you.
No,
and I'm sorry.
go fuck yourself. Take your fucking fedora and go to the dick.
So this little fag, he goes, I don't like radio wars, and he fucking does this shit.
Ladies, it's the wacky, wild, and wonderful world of With Apologies. Sorry if you caught the beginning of the last one. Your host is with the most is Ian Ellis.
Oh, we got a show. That's not going to go well.
Riding on the sideline, that boy Belly Bell.
Longest intro in podcasting. That's what we've got.
And here goes Kenny.
Yeah. Our KEO is here.
I like that you got a picture of Dante, Kenny. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good replacement for the CEO. Where is
do it
the
a little bit
CEO?
more? Can you be a little more high pitched, Kenny?
Yeah.
Got too much goddamn bass in your voice. How black is your father?
Well, he's got to be
Kenny?
part black to fill the CEO role.
Is that long brain from your mother's side? Was she a disabled bitch that caught him on a good weekend?
Maybe.
Go
Is
get
your
this
mom
pussy.
also your aunt?
No, definitely not.
It's his sister, stupid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't follow the incest trail very well. My bad. How dare I?
Billy Boo, can you message the CEO and see where he's at?
I will. CEO was recently posting Dante emojis in the Discord, so he is out and about.
Well, he's very excited about this Arana Nation tape.
I think he might be a little mad that you insinuated we weren't going to have time for it tonight.
Well, he's pouting like a child.
You're going after Cumtown now.
He's brooding in the corner. He's upset that Kenny has taken his place, and that won't be true if he just connects his device.
Well, in the meantime, how about we pull up that Cumtown clip, and we'll start off with that, because I got a ton of shit planned for tonight.
Yep, you know, it's late to start the show, and you know that I'm ripping, ready to go with the clips all lined up, ready to go. Which Cumtown clip was that, real fast? Ian, just like, just to humor me.
Cumtown Claps Back Part 1. It's also on Philip
So
Wave.
God, how many clips did you send to me? In?
Oh, there's a lot. Sometimes there's part 2s, but no part 1s. That gets a little confusing.
You know, I label all my stuff like it'll be like grab bag 111222. Well, we are in grab bag 666, and it has been nothing but trouble to try and get this file on the internet.
The forces that be are trying to tell you something, Ian.
Apparently,
You're barking up the wrong tree.
the wrong tree died.
Cumtown wants the smoke, Ian Ellis.
Get excited, because they're going to get it.
Have you seen my With Apology mixtapes?
Oh, they were fantastic. I couldn't believe all the parts in there with stuff happening. Whew. My favorite part was when CEO said that thing. That shit was great.
Hell
Kenny
yeah.
is a old fucking fashion video editor now. He picked it up. Look, you can learn a new skill in your 40s. Who's to say you can't?
Nah, no one's too old to learn. Hold
So
on, man, it's loading up.
You record with your camera on your phone, and then you go into iMovie and edit together. You're
It's the real Stanley Kubrick stuff. Come on, CEO, leave and then try to come back. You're
very art house.
Connecting.
So last week,
But we got another angry Canadian on the line, Rexy Bobexy. God damn
Hello.
it, CEO. Even come back and then try to reconnect, CEO.
So
What's up,
last
Rex?
week, I was telling CEO,
What's going on?
Like we pick on all these comics, but we don't even know who's out today. And he said to me, Ian, I want to fall in love with stand-up again. It's time to get to know the new crop of stand-up comedians.
Yeah.
So
Hold on,
tonight,
I'm gonna fix all this in a second. Sorry.
I'm just filling air while you do all the technical stuff. You're doing your hacking. You're hanging from a string from the
Yes,
ceiling.
I am. I'm breaking
Mission
into the
Impossible.
NSA. I'm
Gotta-
looking at
He's in the middle of a diamond heist.
I'm looking at
Eyeball
Edward
bit of a
Snowden's dick pics right now. That's what I found. Okay, we're ready to go, Ian. Whenever
So-
you say go.
Last week we picked on Adam from Cumtown, and wouldn't you goddamn know it? In like less than a day, they responded.
Can you believe this?
It took us longer to get Jimmer Nam's attention.
We don't want to spoil it yet.
Yeah. So yeah, you have an enemy that you wanted to bring this up.
Well, I don't have I don't want to bring up what I was telling you before, but I did
Pause.
make another enemy on the street.
What were they talking about before?
Yeah, he says, I don't want to talk about what we were talking about, but that was private, Nick. It's between us.
Fucking
I'm
fact.
not ready yet.
God. So Nick Mullen playing the devil's advocate, being funny. Let's see what else Adam has to say here.
Classic life of Adam.
Why don't you are you pulling back entirely, or you just want to do more research before?
I
you
need to
pull
do a
the-
little bit more research.
Before you
I
pull the
listened to a
trigger?
couple of.
Do you want to do some of
Pause.
it on the show?
Well, no,
So he just said, I listened to a couple of. Okay? He listened to a couple of. We got his attention. He listened to a couple of
Funny
what, Adam?
jokes.
Yeah, a couple of funny jokes on the way here.
it's been high time for me to find a new enemy.
Well, it sounds like you have an enemy. If you want to do the research on the show, you can explain it to me. I'll learn what's going on.
Okay, I mean, all I
Good
know
luck,
basically
Nick.
is that I got a Google alert. Hey, narcissist, right? I got a Google alert.
I don't even know what Google alerts are.
You just put your name and
I love that, he's already defensive about it. He's like, hey, narcissist, guilty.
He's owning it.
This is the new wave of comedy, Ian. Hang on.
He's so humble. All right, let's keep going. He watched a couple.
And anytime it's on the internet, like on a website or
I remember
something.
when I got booked. To see
Yeah. Yeah. So there's some guy made a podcast that said Adam Friedland is bad at comedy.
Ooh.
And I didn't listen to it.
Some guy's got a name. Some guy's his dad.
He said some guy, and he didn't listen to it. He listened to a couple of, but he didn't listen to it. He got Google alerts, but he ain't listened to it.
But he didn't listen. He cares enough to get alerted to it, but he didn't want to investigate it, I guess.
Yeah, we talked about it before the show, and now we're kind of talking about it on the show. But I don't even listen. I don't acknowledge stuff like that. Okay, I'm too big for that.
The guy could not even have a voice box for all I know. Yeah, we got it. Oh, goddamn, hold on.
He doesn't know that all radio is dead. That's right.
CEO, leave and come back, CEO. I'm kicking you out, so you have to come back. CEO.
Hell yeah, Kenny.
Kick you out of the studio. Come back, CEO. Your device is wonky. Okay, hold on. We're gonna play this. So
More kid glove, CEO.
last I checked, guys, he didn't listen to it.
He didn't listen to it.
I did look at a
And we're
picture
gonna
of
look- we're
him, and
gonna
it made me feel a lot better.
We're gonna listen to it.
Oh,
on the
really?
show.
His
Oh,
podcast.
Yeah, sure. Let's,
Well, apparently he's got a.
Pause.
There's a couple of times.
So I'm gonna assume Adam at least said like they were playing our episode on their episode. In our show. And it was a premium episode. It's like they taking money out my Jewish pocket. No.
Boy, vey.
So Nick wants to. He's like, all right, they watched our show. Let's watch his show. That would be fucking hilarious. I would
Yeah.
love to see that episode. Go ham.
topics at the top from the
Do they
show
have a
description. I don't think so.
let's steal some of their Patreon episodes on our free show.
From what I can
But
tell from
this-
Twitter, it
Uh-oh.
seems to be
Cumtown is now a show where we pay people in exposure by replaying their podcasts on our podcast and then inserting advertisements
exactly
for
We'll take
giving
it.
them
We'll
absolutely
take the deal.
$0.
women's underwear, but for guys.
Damn. So wait, they didn't listen, and that's all they got into it.
That's as much as they said. Now, they were supposed to drop a premium episode today. I haven't seen it around. So I don't know if it came out. Maybe they recorded it, and then Adam was like, don't put that out. Maybe let's just ignore it.
They played it on our show. Okay, I get it. So it sounds like they're ready for war, but they're timid. It sounds like
Well,
Adam wants
well-
to do some research.
Well, does Adam know?
Adam sounds like a beta.
Does Adam know who is Ian Ellis?
No, Kenny, but he's finna learn today.
He's gonna learn today.
One last thing for the Cumtown. There's a clip in there of a comic. His name is like something hot.
Well, let's just give it a second.
Hold on. Does Nick Mullen even know who is Ian Ellis?
Oh,
He's
okay.
figuring it out. I got more faith in him than I do in the other guy.
Okay.
Wait, what was the other one? Something like it. What?
I think I titled it like the guy he was stealing comedy from.
Gay bug?
Yeah.
Do these guys even play gigs?
Don't think anyone plays gigs right now, Kenny.
Okay.
They
Nah,
are
Ian Ellis
the
did.
they are the sixth highest paid podcast on Patreon.
So yes, they do gigs, Kenny. Fuck your gigs. Fuck your comedy. They have enough money to say fuck your comedy club.
Rejected by the industry, but they make more money than everyone.
Yeah. Uh-oh. They're calling him a cum boy. That's one name you wouldn't want to have. Hold on. Here we
I
go.
mean, would they do a gig in a couple of years? Then I could show up and be like, "Who's Ian Ellis?"
I'm sure there'll be an opportunity. I'm pretty sure they're New York based.
You know, Kenny, they do live episodes, assuming the pandemic ever ends. And if that
Ooh.
happens, we're going to sign you up for that. We're going to sign you up for a Dante Nero keynote speaking.
Yep. There's going to be a lot for you in 2021, Kenny.
We're going to get you going.
Then
You're going to go
I-
see Kurt Metzger live.
But when am I gonna get one of those T-shirts that says RDA? Who's Ian Ellis?
Oh,
Send
that's
the
a
mail,
custom
Kenny.
rare
Just be
now.
patient.
The mail carrier is fucking up. Okay, so
it's
now
not
this is
this
some
one.
evidence that maybe we got a thief on our hands.
It's not this one. It's the other
Oh,
guy. Because this was the guy he got his cadence from, and one of the viewers knew his name.
Wait,
Shout
is
out.
it the old comedian, the
Yeah.
one from the 90s?
Yes.
Oh, good job.
Someone
Ian.
who watched the show commented, told me his name. I still can't remember his name. But we're gonna read it and we'll watch about 10 seconds of him, and everybody will know what I was talking about.
Okay, yeah.
It's all coming together.
Because we talked
Yeah, that's
talked
right.
briefly about this guy. You're referring to like an overly shy comedian. Hold on, let me check that down.
That guy looks like Pete Davidson is like the Stefan Arkell version of his Urkel.
Guys, better late than never. CEO.
Yeah, Buck.
What up, dude?
Hold on, give me 1 second. We got this thing coming up. Now, CEO, now you might not remember, but we have a vendetta against Adam from Cumtown. Now, I got some video evidence here from a Jeremy Holtz.
Jeremy
Whatever.
Holtz. That's who we were thinking of.
That's who we were trying to think of. And see if you pick up on any of the awkward, shy cadence of this.
Does the cadence seem familiar?
Does it seem like something you maybe heard before? Let me.
Oh, that guy's Canadian. That's a Canadian comic. Jeremy Hotz.
Hot.
Jeremy
Ooh,
Hotz?
Yeah, he's
I'm
funny.
not a good reader, CEOs.
I loved him. I don't know where the fuck he went.
I like that
he
the
dead?
Canadians are coming to our defense.
Yeah, no, Jeremy Hotz is a great comedian. He's awesome.
Hold on, the
Never
Jeremy
heard.
Hotz. The
Well,
CEO,
I'll be the
CEO?
judge of that. Kenny Shush.
Quit staring at my nose. I was born with an elbow stuck to my face.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I've noticed it. I wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and think, "Fuck."
All right.
Whoa.
I'm getting
So
old.
that's
What
what
a
I was
shit
saying when I was like, I went to the grocery store. It didn't go well.
He had a joke where he said he was getting maxi pads samples in the mail and he was using them as coffee filters, and then the garbage man thought he had a horrible disease. That was one of his older jokes.
Guys,
But
this
the-
is the last great comic we're going to see tonight. The rest of this is just going to spiral out of control.
I just want to make one thing certain that we watched the Michael Arana tape today.
I will watch it today if you hang in there. But you tell me when you're nupping out.
CEOs, you see my mixtapes with apologies?
No, I didn't, Kenny.
We're wasting time, Kenny. What do we got to do next, Ian?
Let's go to the video you had to download yourself. because
Okay, let's see if this works now. I've never done
NBC
this.
Viacom does not want you sharing tape of their comedians.
We might need to do some improv work if this doesn't
Now,
work.
I believe that we're covered by what is it, interpretation and
Yeah, all that good
commentary.
shit. Yeah. Just who wait, it was a particular person, so you'll just have to tell me when that person pops up so that we can
Bill
get-
Burr.
You got it perfectly right. Let's start with the Bill Burr tape.
But now tell me if you guys can hear this, because I've never done this from VLC before.
Does
So
Bill Burr know who is Ian Ellis?
Yeah.
I hope so.
do y'all hear Ian Ellis, Bill Burr?
Yeah, man, we hear, but I don't hear it.
We do not hear it, unfortunately.
Fucking
shit,
God
Bellin's
damn it. Fuck, what do I
Hey,
gotta
see
do?
you.
Share the audio, douche.
Yeah, shut up, Kenny. Oh wait, Kenny actually might have been right about that. My
When
bad,
Kenny is the one that knows more
Yeah, I
tech,
know.
he's more tech savvy.
Hold on, let me
I'm
see
not
if
that
was
tech
right or
savvy,
wrong.
but I remember watching streams and being on streams.
Well, I thought I clicked share audio. I just don't know if you can share audio from an application window or if it has to be from like an internet source. That's the problem, douche.
Well, let me tell you what we're getting.
Yeah, and it
ready to
doesn't
see.
seem to change. Okay, so we got to think of something while I try to upload this to YouTube really fast.
All right. Well, they're gonna pull it down immediately. So just pull up the link right away. You should still be able to watch it. But it's a 20-minute long video, so it's gonna take forever to upload.
I know it won't. Don't worry.
Okay.
I know. I should have thought of this.
Can you
beforehand.
post the link in the Discord and play it from there?
It's a video. It's a video like on my computer.
CEO,
you
I'll send
downloaded
you
it.
a couple of the
Yeah, I
mixtapes.
had to. Oh wait,
Okay,
shit.
Kenny.
I don't know what I'm sharing. Go ahead.
Why don't we watch Arana Nation? Can we do that while?
I try to. Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait. I'll send the clip to Cosmic.
I hope
Yeah.
this is the part that
already
they
sent
play
it to
on
him.
Cumtown, where they just go
Oh,
over our
okay.
technical difficulties.
I know.
Look,
You know
look,
what?
Nick
Let me say
Mullen,
this to
come over to
Cumtown.
Cosmic Studio, set it up like you did for Pod Awful, and we'll be good to go.
Well,
Is that why those guys are mad at us now?
Here's
Is
the
that like
thing,
secretly
Cumtown.
why they're really mad at us?
These guys sometimes do Zoom shows, and then they rip the audio file from the Zoom, and it plays back too quiet to hear. Like, I have my volume all the way up, and it sounds like they're whispering. So take your file, put it in Audacity, the free fucking audio software that's online, and just amplify the volume to human levels before you upload to wherever the fuck you're uploading.
That's the key advice from a professional. That's right.
Hold on, guys. I'm pulling that Arana Nation up right now. I'm definitely not just talking to buy some time.
The wrong brother died.
The wrong brother died. Oh, that sounds like it's going to be exciting.
Guys, if you don't know, Jibernam once called Unbleached mother and told her the wrong brother died.
Oh,
I
no.
did?
Wait a minute. No.
I think you have me confused with Jimernam.
CEO, I think I made like 12. I featured Nick in a few.
Okay.
Yeah, because Chicago Open Mic put up some classic episodes that way.
Yeah, Kenny, glad you're watching those.
Even if
This
the
is
video's
Chicago-
like private, it's still like, will copyright strike it? Even if it's
Who
like private and
owns-
shit?
But
Give
you won't
give
get
that a
any-
shot.
You won't get any strike on your account. It just won't upload it.
Who runs Chicago Open Mic? Is that like something Ian
I
runs?
think that's one of the fans.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I don't think they would care that I sniped a couple of their episodes.
I hope we haven't gotten an alert about the latest Cumtown Premium not coming out because they've gone and busted a YouTube channel. I hope they didn't do that.
I can't stand Cumtown.
You're starting to develop an opinion on them now, CEO.
Yeah, I can't.
Hey, I actually kind of like Cumtown, but if you guys hate it, I'll hate it with you. That's right.
Oh, come on, Kenny. Stand up for yourself.
Yeah,
You're a
Kenny, what are you
sucker,
doing?
Kenny.
Don't be a follower. No one likes a lemon.
I just can't stand. I don't understand why they're popular. Like, that's what I don't understand.
It's just people are desperate for something a little bit more.
Are you saying that you think Cumtown is stupid?
There's been a power vacuum like after Opie and Anthony.
Oh yeah, and anybody can fill it. Like a fat bitch at the end of the night at the bar. Someone's gonna fill it up.
Well,
Might
I'll
as
tell
well be
what
you,
happened
right, Ian?
Is Mark Maron made a shitload of money and clout for himself having a serious show. So every
Yeah.
comedian has a serious show. And the appeal of Cumtown is they're the only show that's like, we're here to be funny.
Yeah, it's not talking about getting positivity in your life and staying away from negativity and just a bunch of
Joe Booney
fucking-
has become a little bit of a positivity ranger, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, I feel positive every time I'm around you.
110%. That's right.
I think today he
right.
was saying we got to get serious about these masks. It's phase 2. It's wave 2, the second wave.
That's right.
So do we want to get into this Arana Nation or
Yes.
Get into it while you
Ian
figure
doesn't
out-
want to. Ian doesn't want to, but we know better.
Okay. Well,
The
let's
wrong
check it out.
Ford
Hold
brother
on.
died.
Yeah, that's right.
The wrong Ford died, and there is no other way I can put it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to sweeten it. I'm not going to put seasoning on it. I'm not going to do anything with that message. The fact
He's not gonna put seasoning on it.
He's not going to put any Montreal steak spice on it.
He's not gonna put any.
No, no,
he's not
none
gonna
of that
marinate it at
A1.
all for you.
No chili flakes.
I gotta say, this conservative friend of yours is one funny motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
I'll
he's
put him
a,
up
he's a
with-
very
here you
good
go.
friend.
hard, stone cold truth is that the wrong Ford brother died.
Oh my god.
Years
He doubled down
ago.
on it.
And I'm wondering, Patriots, I am wondering out loud whether or not we can somehow come together and petition God Himself
Gee.
and
Gonna need a lot
plead
of
with
signatures for that.
thank Him for all the blessings He's given us, as we should always do. But ask him very respectfully if he can exchange us, Rob, for Doug. And now many of you are going to say, how could you say this? How could you do this? Well, I'm going to say it! I'm going to say it! I'm going to scream it to the mountaintop. The wrong Ford died. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because this family is interested in two things: business and politics. Doug, who is the premier of...
Why do I get the feeling that Arana Nation finds every single like book and folder in his house and tries to like cram it into his like his like field of view on his camera? Yeah, there's all the books now. Yeah, there's cookbooks
Some
in
of
there.
them are duotangs, though.
Oh, duotangs are important.
So I believe he said last week that fucking Ford was dead to him because he doesn't support guns.
Something like that, yeah.
Now I'm finding out that your government is cartoonishly shitty, even compared to ours.
Oh, yeah.
That Trudeau was a snowboard instructor and a drama teacher, and now he's the king of Canada.
Yep.
And Rob Ford was a crack smoker, but he got stuff done.
That's right. The
Man of the
wrong
people.
brother died.
And now his brother's in power, and what is wrong with this man?
He's just...
Pot smoking hippie.
No, that would be better.
He used to be a hash dealer.
What's wrong with dealing hash and snowboarding?
Nothing. But you shouldn't be running a country.
Hey, man, some people say a guy that had deals with the mob very early on is a very rich man. Shouldn't be president either, but yet he is president.
Vote for Trump.
Shut up.
Yep, vote for Trump.
No, you.
Vote for
Is
me?
this kind of like...
I'm never saying that word
Kenny,
again.
shut the fuck up. Chris Farley had a little brother that was like on Mad TV. Is that the situation we're looking at?
That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Kevin Farley kind of looks
But
like him.
yo. The wrong brother died. Where have we heard that before?
Is Arana a fan?
Classic misery tactic. I like it.
I think he's a fan. I think he's a big Unbleached fan.
You think maybe Jim Renan behind the scenes is building Arana's network?
Oh, that would be... Yo, wouldn't that be crazy if we came back one day and Jim... Hey, now.
Right. Hey now, Ian Ellis. I know who
He's
you
working
are.
with the Arana Nation.
That would be fucking crazy.
What if he said, I gotta see his cock? That's right.
Check out his cock. Anyway, it's
What if he said, CEO, am I stupid? I guess I am. That's right.
Are you stupid, Kenny?
No, that's a Jimmer question.
Was that the height of the Arana Nation clip?
Yeah, I haven't actually seen the rest of it. It's just kind of where I go, I gotta save this, so I don't really know. But that's
Yeah,
all.
you died laughing after this.
And Ian
point.
didn't
All
want
right.
it. Ian didn't want it.
Ian, why didn't you want to listen to the wrong brother die?
Normally my grab bag is 15 minutes long. This week it's 24 minutes long.
Okay.
This is what we call a very special episode. I didn't even want to get into the Cumstown stuff because I know how time-consuming this bag is going to be.
Is this a red bag?
We got 8 minutes till it's uploaded, guys. You're gonna have to film there.
Well, I'll tell you
My
what.
bag
I'm
is so
starting
big
with.
it takes 8 minutes to upload.
Kitty, do you ever wonder why I don't let you in on the show early on? Do you ever wonder?
Kenny.
About a month ago, Red Bar did a video on Bill Burr called Pill Burr, where he exposed that Bill has stopped going to therapy to try and work on himself, and he's now just going to eat pills and lobotomize his brain.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? The blue ones make me down. The yellow ones make me go up, dude.
Now, this has caused a visible
like that Bob
shift in
Kelly.
his character that you can see in the video versions of his thing. He's smiling, he's happy. And what I caught was him not being able to pick up context clues on a letter as he live reads it.
Jesus.
On top of that, he's slurring his words. I think he may be abusing his pills.
He might be.
I take some
He's on
pills.
those
I fly my helicopter. It's great.
He's on those
great, dude.
anti-narcotics.
You think Bill Burr's gonna just break out and kill Dia one day?
Oh,
yeah,
I
have a
hope
psychotic
so.
break.
He's gonna
Oh,
Kobe
stabs
Bryant
her.
his whole family.
Ride the helicopter. back.
It's gonna be a family. Go have a picnic.
We got 6 minutes, Ian, until it's uploaded.
Hey, if you don't shut the fuck up, I'll crash this goddamn helicopter right into the sea.
Why not? Let's give Michael Arana another 30 seconds or so. See,
All right, we can always do that too. There's nothing wrong with that.
The wrong brother.
He's got some strong opinions.
Arana's fucking hilarious.
Yes, he is. He's great.
Ontario. Doug is more suited to business. And if he's not suited to business, he's suited to
Let
being
me ask you a question.
a minister in
Ask away.
So, to me, he seems like someone who's like
Retarded.
too stupid to lie. So, do you feel like he's authentically giving you his opinion in his dramatic way as a simpleton, or do you think there's some spin to what he does?
I don't know, man.
I think it's the same. It's the same thing I go through with Joe Booney. Like, I want to know Joe Booney before Donald Trump because I feel like a lot of Joe Booney's personality and the way he speaks, things are great, awesome, amazing, the best ever. It's like a lot of his way of speaking to me sounds like he's mimicking Donald Trump, and to me, Arana Nation, I feel like is mimicking Alex Jones. So I would like to know these people before their influence. Because I feel like that's what they're doing. They're like taking on a character almost, or taking on a way of speaking.
I would imagine that his show is basically the talking points of like Alex's show.
Yeah.
So like if Alex retires, he's just not going to have anything to say anymore.
No,
He's
that's
not
gonna
going to
be
do
it.
the research.
What's up, Jay King in the house?
Do you guys think that Michael Arana legitimately thinks if enough people pray that they can switch out the souls of Rob and Doug Ford?
Oh, probably if
I
they
wouldn't-
protest God enough.
I wouldn't put it past him calling everybody for a satanic ritual. We're going to get together at the Capitol. I've got the whole thing worked out. Kenny, can we trade you for Jay King?
Is Jay King coming up?
I don't think Jay King comes on the air that much.
Well,
Yeah,
it'd
he
be
doesn't.
great if there was room for him if he wanted to.
I can hop
Yeah.
backstage if you want Jay to come up.
We'll handle it, Rex. Don't worry about that. Don't take that on you.
Rex, we wouldn't
We'll
have to
handle it,
believe. He
Rex.
just got here.
Hey, I don't
okay,
mind
thanks.
jumping backstage. If Jay King came up here, I will leave immediately if you want me to. That's right.
Okay, I've also invited Hostbuster to possibly stop by. Jay King would be great because we're going to meet the new crop of comics.
I have to get new
He needs to
coffee.
hear it.
I have to get some Diet Coke anyways.
Some new coffee or Diet Coke?
You know,
Your soul took the night off, huh,
I
Kenny?
keep seeing these Hulu commercials telling me that nerds drink Diet Coke and it's okay to be a nerd.
But you've got room for one more. See you
I didn't
left.
know. I didn't peg Kenny for a nerd. I'm just saying.
Kenny, you're a little nerdy.
Hey, Ian, you wear nerdy glasses, so we're both kind of nerds.
Fuck
The
yeah,
Chads drink
that's
Coke
right,
Zero.
Kenny. Tell him.
What's wrong with being a nerd?
Well, you're gay. You're bad for the species. You're weak. You're
You create
beta.
pedophiles.
Hey, I am becoming alpha each and every day. One day I'll be like,
just-
you're beta, Ian.
One
Too
day.
malleable. You can be taken advantage of. You're like a
Fuck
exit
you.
where,
You're not
you
gonna
can't
take
just
advantage
let
of
them
me.
Throw them around. You got to make sure they got some leadership.
You try to take advantage of me? I'll make sure you regret it, motherfucker. That's right.
Ooh.
Oh, you gonna die, Ian.
Kenny, are you gonna
You
turn
gonna
on
die.
me?
What?
I'm in the middle of my big fight with Cumtown, and you're gonna turn on me and go join their show?
No,
You gonna join Cumtown like that, Kenny?
I would never join Come Down.
Even when we only have 90% or 10% left of the grab bag to upload. That's what you're gonna do? 9% of the grab bag is left,
Including however long processing takes.
including
that's
it
good.
doesn't ever take that long.
Don't you know I am part of RDA? I would never leave it. That's right.
Kenny, you are RDA.
Yeah,
That's right.
you are the spirit of RDA.
That's right. Oh,
God
shout out
damn
to
it.
Ross. He's been restreaming shows, and he put together some dope graphics. So go check out the Ross Dog 24/7 streams. Hit the bell for a notification. Arr, arr, arr.
Oh.
We got some exciting news this month. Mersh is moving out of the apartment.
Wait a minute. What? Why?
Well, I'm told the tension between the two of them is palpable, and that Royce's marriage is falling apart, and he decided to listen to his guardian angel, George Floyd, and he kicked that dude to the curb.
Damn.
I'm hearing an echo.
Where's
You
Merch
can...
gonna go?
So he couldn't afford to get his car fixed, but he says within a month he's going to be moving. So he's taking those donation guys. If you want to get in that super chat and ask him who is Ian Ellis, he could use those 5s and 1s.
I like how everyone's like coronavirus fatigue.
When does he stream?
There we go, Kenny. Everyone's coronavirus fatigue is like showing. At the beginning, Mersh was like, I can't leave now. It's a pandemic going on. 6 months later, Rico's just, okay, get out of the house. I don't care.
Rico.
Well,
Go
dude,
get
I'm telling
sick.
you, I look at the TV and there's all these fucking riots and protests and shit, and I'm like, well, so then we're all just fucked. Like when this started, I was scared to like not have a mask and gloves on at all times, and I was sanitizing everything, and like everybody has shoulder bumped into everybody at this point. Herd immunity, we're good.
That's that merch stream. Somebody should stream it. I mean, sure.
That doesn't mean I'm looking for it and I'm not wearing a mask. Still mask up, but Jesus Christ.
Come on, somebody. You gotta.
What is
somebody's gotta
what is
talk.
the percentage on that
Oh
video?
God, we're processing. We're processing.
Processing.
Now, guys.
I figured we hit that
This
area.
isn't good.
Would you like to
Chance.
actually? You want to play a
Yeah, don't we?
writing game?
Don't we have something else? What's this? What's Gay Bug? What's that?
Do you
You
have
watch
a piece
Gay Bug?
Cosmic Cam play with me? Do you have a piece of paper and a pen?
That's for J King. There's room for one more.
No, I don't. Ian.
I have a piece of paper and a pen, you know.
All right,
Like
guys.
I'm not doing enough already. Go ahead.
Draw a line down the center of the page. And now on one side of it, we're going to name 5 characters. They can be from TV, movies, real life people. Name 5 people. I'll start. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Adolf Hitler.
Ian Ellis.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Raphael.
Raphael. All right. Now on the other side, across from them, we're going to write 5 buzzwords. Like beta, SJW, gay, Australian.
Bullshit.
So you guys.
Pederast.
All right.
Pederast is a good
number
one.
Stinko Manenko, is that a good one?
No, it's not. We
Didn't
like
quite make the cut.
Something that's descriptive of a way of being. Something that denotes an accent or a history.
Jewish.
Disgraced. Jewish.
Oh God.
All right.
Process is going a little quick though, to be honest. Sorry.
Put Australian in there. Do we have 5?
That was only 2.
All right. Put
Or
gay
am I
in there.
writing the? Am I writing it? Okay, hold on.
Impotent.
I got 4 guys.
Okay, so wait, who did we have? We had Raphael, Epstein.
No. Just name a random descriptive word. We'll put SJW will be the last one.
Yeah, it's a good
Okay.
one.
What about
Okay.
bullshit? That doesn't
No,
describe
Kenny,
it.
that's awful. That's
not
not
a
what we're
description.
looking for at all. Try
Well,
to
maybe.
pay attention to the game. So this is how you write a come town bit. You have a random list of names, a random list of adjectives, and now you put them together like a Mad Lib.
What
So
about
at the top,
retard?
what do we have? Just read straight across the line.
Sonic the Hedgehog, pederast.
Pedophile Sonic the Hedgehog. He's running around putting kids into capsules.
He's going around stealing purity rings.
I was gonna say binkies.
He sodomized tails.
He took a couple of knuckles. That's not good.
he went,
Dr.
he went in a couple knuckles.
Dr. Robotnik's the one that molested him.
They're file sharing partners.
This is
All
how
right.
Quinton works. Let's do the next one. Come on,
We
I'm ready.
did it. We just made a bit. Next bit.
Adolf Hitler, Australian.
Good day. You heard about these Jews down under?
I sick the kangaroos on all these Jews if they don't line up right.
The swastika's four.
That'll be the
boomerang.
final solution, mate.
You call that an oven? This is an oven. Is that a genocide?
Genocide. That was not as easy as Sonic.
Well, the next one might
Help
tickle your
me out.
fancy, Cosmic. We got Ian Ellis, Impotent.
Oh God, it writes itself really.
Come on, baby. This never happens to me.
Oh God.
I might be shooting blanks, but at least I'm still shooting.
You wouldn't have noticed if you let me fuck the back of your kneecap.
I would be thrilled. They say that like over the last 3 generations, each generation has like, or over the last 50 years, every 10 years, our sperm has lost like 50% of its accurate or viability. We, as a species, we're becoming impotent.
Yeah.
The fedora stays on.
My
He
sperm has
does
fedora
stand up because
glasses.
it's the only stand up he can get to happen. I don't know. That one was
Can I
hard.
just stuff it in until it gets hard?
Stuff it until it gets hard.
All right, guys. We want to move on to
Let's move
Jeffrey Epstein, Jewish.
Well, that's just beautiful. That's just what.
was.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's Jeffrey when he's negotiating for the kids, and he's like, "Bro, really? All these are Puerto Rican kids. You know, they're barely even kids. You know, all right? Nobody's looking for these kids. I mean, the heartbreak of the parents is half of what gets me off here. Nobody gives a fuck about these little street urchins. You know what I'm saying?"
The bottle of lube lasted him 60 days.
He only molested on the high holidays. Oh, can you imagine like the Jewish satanic kid fucking ceremony? They all have their yarmulkes on. Come out to the kids. The kids are just wearing a Torah.
Got a
you
bunch
fuck
of
'em through the
dreidel butt
blanket-
plugs.
If you fuck them through the blanket, God can't see it, but Satan can.
That's what he thinks.
And the last come town bit that we got for today, guys, is Raphael SJW.
God damn it, Leo! I'm tired of you not representing my non-binary sexuality in this team.
What do you call? Jesus, this was harder. Wait, he's an SJW Raphael.
Who wants some vegetarian za?
Vegan
Mikey.
saw.
This pizza place appropriates Italian American culture.
There's two things in this world I don't like: the foot soldiers and Orange Man Bad.
What's the name of the villain?
Shredder.
Shredder's doing blackface.
He's culturally appropriating. He does. The crane monster is a skinhead.
Let's see.
Sorry I couldn't contribute to bits, but we say help name one. Ian Ellis.
Well, that's how Adam feels when he's on the show. The good
Yeah,
guy, Kenny.
you're
Showed
the
everybody
Adam of
Adam's
this show,
performance.
Kenny.
Is that a bad thing?
Yeah,
that's
I like
not
how
bad.
he got
That's the entire
existential
point
with
we're
it.
making.
What?
It's
Hey,
not really
I,
a bad thing at the end of the day. I mean, we're all a little bit of an Adam, aren't we?
Do you know what an opie is,
Opie.
Kenny?
are you saying I'm the beta of the show?
I'm not sure that's a strong enough word. I'm gonna move it up a couple letters and call
Think I'm
you.
even worse than a beta?
You're the
Fuck
F
you.
slur of the show.
I'm the what?
You're the F slur.
What's that?
Oh God, the F slur. You're a faggot, Kenny.
Fuck you!
Jesus.
You're a faggot!
Put an L on it.
Flag it. We
No,
got 2
you're a
minutes.
faggot.
2
No,
minutes
you
until
are a
processing. Okay, thank you, Kenny. 2 minutes till processing is over.
How did SJW's get around just being like immediately labeled trolls? How come they weren't called trolls?
I don't know.
I think it's just based on what blog you're reading at the time.
But the shit they do is so trolly. But you've never seen a celebrity be like, "These are just trolly hater pieces of garbage." No, get out of here.
I think it's because they actually believe in what they're fighting for. Trolls are, they're not
Saying
genuine in
something.
their, yeah.
And that's what I'll say when I see you in the chat for now. Hey, it's Ian Ellis. What's up, faggot?
Thank you, Kenny. I
See
feel
what you
like
did, Ian?
I could see the processing bar going across his head as we continued on to a completely different conversation.
There's just a little hourglass turning in there.
30 seconds left, guys.
Oh, down to the wire.
Down to the
CEO
wire.
has left the building. Didn't want to
Ah,
see the
God.
comments.
Wait, oh shit! I should have been watching the whole time waiting for. Oh, thank God, CEO's just hanging out in the back. Good job. CEO.
What's
I'm
up?
scared if I leave him back there too long, I'll get bored and leave and start playing Madden. So
Do we still want to watch this Bill Burr clip, or you want to just take my word for it?
Let's see what Bill Burr has to say.
let's
We're
see
there.
if it pulls up.
We did
first.
all this.
Let's not excite everybody.
So last time I uploaded it, it wouldn't show on my videos.
No,
But when I went to my analytics, the video was still there, and I was able to open it. But because it's already been flagged, it might just automatically be flagged right away.
Let's just give it a second. Sometimes the algorithm makes mistakes.
If
you know?
anybody has any ideas on
The
how you can
algorithms.
share the audio from a downloaded file,
You should
No
have
idea.
sent it to him in a Google Drive download, Ian, and then he could have played it off of Google Drive.
Or you can tweet it
Oh wait,
and share the
maybe-
Twitter screen.
Maybe I can share the Google Drive. Wait, I don't know if I can play the. Wait, no, you sent me an iCloud, and I can't play that on my computer. I don't think. I don't know how that
I
works.
also
I'm gonna-
emailed it to you on Gmail.
Well, I don't. Will it play off that, or will it just download from that? You know.
Ian sent it to you 7 times. All of them are inconvenient for you.
Listen,
Damn it.
YouTube pulled it down. Viacom does not want this getting out. You comedians may have survived this week.
Hold on.
Does
guys.
anybody have a BitChute account or
Fucking
something?
Oh, BitChute. Damn it. No. Well, I think I do, but I should.
I do.
Should
Yeah, if you
Of course
upload it
you
on
do, Kenny.
BitChute, I don't think there'll be a problem.
Would you believe I've been working on this bit since Monday?
It says 99% process. It's just kind of sitting here though. I might have to close it and look for it now.
No, don't touch a thing.
Once it's processing, you can close it.
Okay. Are you sure it says 99%?
I mean, if it says processing, yeah. Do it all the time, but
Whoa.
Oh, good.
Okay, now let's look for it. Okay, now. Oh no.
Do.
Going right straight to it. I'm not playing no games. Think at. Boom. Click that. All right, hurry up, guys, or the algorithm gets it.
People pay $5 a month for Come Town. 2 episodes a week, an hour long each. Now, to be fair, they don't spend their whole show watching clips. They do bits because they're an improv troupe.
Well, to be fair, Ian, we don't spend our whole show watching clips either. We spend most of our show preparing clips, and then a portion of our show watching them.
We're a show
Yeah.
watching a show get itself together.
Okay, shut up.
I like
Oh,
it
sorry,
like this,
guys.
though.
I like it
Shut
like
up,
this.
Nicole.
CEO, I was saying that I believe you're going to be retiring soon. Maybe not permanently, but for a small break. And I would like it if Rex and Cosmic Cam continue the show with me.
Continue the show.
With
I'd
you?
love to continue
What
the
about me?
Kenny, I could take or leave you.
Okay, so I'll just show up anyways.
I think the move, Ian, is to kind of convert it more into like a Ian Ellis live experience. So you have the Ian Ellis Podbean, and then on Sundays you go live with all your friends, and then
That's a good idea.
we will come back with apologies when CEO returns.
Because I have school starting, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's going to
and
be
he has
gone
to
for a
stay at
minute.
home and Zoom on the computer to do that. So he's going to be very busy.
that's the one thing. Do you want to know something that was going wrong? So Friday was orientation day, and I have my microphone and it's like it was done through Zoom, and I was like so like every fucking thing that the teachers were saying, I was about to be like I almost
You can't giggle.
I can't giggle, I can't laugh, and I can't take it seriously, and it started.
Every time he says something, you want to jump in with a bit.
Exactly.
Like, hold on. Let me tell you about Joe Matarese, though.
Yeah.
CEO, you're in school.
Yeah.
For what?
In grade school for kids.
Grade school, yeah.
Because
We'll go with that.
The whole Zoom class has to get put on
Computers.
hold because CEO
Nice.
can't figure out how to get his mic to work.
Yeah, it
No,
was.
leave and come back. They're just yelling at him.
Yeah.
The teacher can also see that you play Madden.
Oh yeah, that'd be fucking great.
Have you
I
considered
don't know what
talking?
I don't know what
You
I'm
could
gonna do
probably
about that.
make a job for yourself where you go to Justin Trudeau and you go, listen, I can streamline your entire education system. And you just go around and set up Discords, classroom by classroom, for $100,000 a pop.
That's not a bad idea, especially with COVID.
So do y'all want to hear Bill Burr? Because he's not feeling like himself, CEO.
What up,
Here it is.
Alan?
I'm going to take a bathroom break.
And he's,
Enjoy.
oh, God. All right, get some.
What up, Helen? What up, Click?
Advice. Friend's girlfriend is a bitch. Haven't I already given advice over this thing? I've given this advice a zillion fucking times. I'm a high school senior, and in 3 weeks me and my friends are going backpacking through Australia for a month and a half. We've been planning this trip since middle school, and I have saved for the past 5 years because I am paying for my share of the trip myself. We're both psyched to graduate from high school and for this trip. Dude, I hope you have the only way I would backpack through Australia is if they made thigh-high hooker fucking snake boots. They got like some of the deadliest snakes on the planet. That taipan or whatever the fuck it is. They got they got black mambas out there. Those ones you get bit, like in the second it registered that the pain of getting bit, you like collapse. Yeah, fuck all that. All right, dude, we'll have fun with that. This sounds like one of those trips where somebody ends up dying. Hey, Billiam, I'm a high school. All right, so anyways, they're going to Australia. My friend and I have known each other since we were 3.
I'm guessing that's not the clip Ian meant to include. Kind of.
Okay, let's keep going.
He's like a brother to me, and we've often confided in each other and
All
asked
right,
each
pause.
other for relationship advice.
This is the clip. And first context clue, he's like a brother to me. Now we're listening to see, does Bill pick up on these context clues?
However, recently my friend has started dating this girl who has put a huge rift in our relationship. Congratulations. He's met his first psycho. You guys are only high school age. I don't think this is going to be that big a deal. The girl my friend is dating is a total whore. She's ignorant and jealous and generally has an unattractive personality. They've only been dating for 2 months, but she feels like she owns him. She found out that my friend and I were going on this trip and has been rude to me ever since. Yeah, she's insecure. She's young. And she's fucking a lot of guys. It started with just snipping remarks, elevated over time. Blah, blah, blah. But this is just going to be the usual shit. The other night, we were all at a party. She got hammered. She came up to me, started shoving me, and told me that my ghetto pussy wasn't going to seduce her boyfriend. What?
All right, pause.
This comment probably had something to do with
The person writing this letter has a ghetto booty pussy.
At least from one girl's account, yes.
fact that I'm black and her boyfriend is white. Though I was seeing red, I tried not to sucker punch that bitch in the face. Yeah, dude, don't ever do that. I've boxed and kickboxed for the past 3 years, and I'm pretty sure I could have stomped the yard all over. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Where did that come from? I think the fact that you're a guy, you could pretty much beat up most women, so which is why you don't do it. You know? It's like running up the score in a college game. I told her to calm down. I have never done anything with my friend, and
Do you think a guy would write in and go, I was going to ninja kick the shit out of this bitch?
Do you think
I took boxing classes to hit a woman.
Do you think a guy would write in and be accused of having a ghetto pussy?
Right.
Maybe he's a beta.
So Bill Burr is kind of just reading his letters, but he's not actually engaging with them. Or you're saying he's on autopilot, Ian?
He might be
I'm
intoxicated.
saying Pill Burr can't pick up on context clues. He's too high.
Okay, I have to go to the store. Going backstage, but
You're not going to the store, Giddy.
Speaking of context clues, Kenny.
What?
No desire or intentions of anything happened in Aussie land. She kept yelling and screaming and making a scene. Eventually, so she's basically calling you gay. In front of
taking
all your
myself
friends.
backstage. Just bring me back in like 20 minutes.
That's the way to do it, Kitty. Announce that you're gonna leave.
You're okay there?
Level, yeah. That's kind of that's a situation. Eventually, I just gave up trying to reason with the drunk broad and I left. Naturally, I told my friend what she said. He agreed it was absolutely unacceptable and had a talk with her that turned into a fight. My friend's girl gave him an ultimatum, me or her, and forbade him from going to Australia. This is absolutely hilarious to me, which it should be. Since their fight, my friend hasn't called or texted me back. What should I do? You know what? Fuck him. Fuck him. Let him learn the lesson. You know what you do? You go down there with your fucking American accent, all right? And you're going to get more fucking pussy than you could ever shake a goddamn stick at, a walking stick at, all right? Keep it in the hiking sense here, all right?
Good job, Bill.
Fuck him. And then you come back and just, let him be with that whore. Wash your fucking hands of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay? You go, I invested a lot of time, effort,
he's
and
so
money into this trip.
on
I'm
her
not going to
side.
have the beginning of my senior year destroyed by some skank-faced control freak lush, which you shouldn't. But I also don't want to hurt my friend and have him be miserable.
Who are
when
the
we're gonna
men
be stuck
writing
living
into
together,
him that
traveling
this
together
sounds
for
normal?
6 weeks? Hey, fuck him. This is
Bill's,
the deal. Fuck
Bill's
him.
on her side.
Fuck him. Okay? He wants to be with that whore. Let him be with that whore.
Well, he broke the bro
He
code by
wants to
letting
go
her
with
talk
you to
about his
Australia,
ghetto
let
pussy.
him. If he doesn't,
Well,
he
I
wants
also
to stay
like.
back
Hold on
with
for a
that
second.
psycho.
This clip is super fucking long, but I like that he's like, so you're a gay dude, and this dude you like is dating this chick. Well, you dude, you're gonna go over
Fuck
there and
him.
get so much pussy, you're not even gonna be gay no more. So don't worry about it. What the fuck is going on in his head?
I like how Burr's legitimately like indignated, where he's like, "Yeah, your fucking friends hanging around with this whore instead of hanging out with you. Fuck them. Go to another country. Fuck a bunch of like. Is that what you're supposed to do when your friends stop hanging out with you? Is go to another country and fuck indiscriminate hookers? Is that something you do for your friends?
What do you think Dante did when Patrice stopped hanging out with him?
Fucked his wife.
Yeah.
Oh
Hey,
fuck.
Hey Billy, this guy broke up with me because I was stealing his essence and everything. What should I do? Should I go to Australia? Should I buy some hooker boots, Bill? Boodle.
Let him. He has to learn this lesson. The same way you got to let a toddler fucking slam his head off the goddamn coffee table to understand gravity, or at
No,
least
you
putting his little
don't.
fat baby arms out. You got to you got to let this dude fall right on his fucking face. All right? Let's hope
Let
he's
him
wearing
get
a
got,
condom.
and then you'll get
but
him
he's
drunk
old
and
enough
you
to
can
know
take
how
advantage
people
of
get
him.
pregnant.
Yeah.
So, give
Get
me a
that
fucking
rebound
break.
dick when he's confused
Fuck
and
this
lonely.
Jesus, Bill.
That's gonna
So
be
he-
brutal, dude. You gotta suck the cum out of the back of his dick, bro. It's gonna be brutal.
So Bill Burr can't pick up on the
Maybe
fact
he's
that
just-
somebody could be trolling him.
Maybe he's just high. Maybe he's just smoking some weed or eating some of Joey Diaz's Death Star gummies.
Well,
Could
he
be
is. He's pilled up now, and I think that he just he's probably abusing the pills, and he's just in la la land.
Has he said he's on pills?
You're gonna have to go watch the Red Bar clip. I believe
Okay.
he said that like Mia's got him on some new medication, and now he's just like smiling from ear to ear, happy to
Okay.
be everywhere. Doesn't have a bad thing to say about anyone.
So he's on those anti-anxiety pills, right?
He probably yelled in front of the kid, and Mia was like, "You are not gonna do that to my children. You either gonna get some pills or you out this motherfucking family."
I like how Nia kind of sounds like fucking Samuel Jackson.
Yeah.
Sick and tired of these motherfucking white comics on this motherfucking Southern California.
Oh, you think you big shit? You think you big shit? You ain't Jamie Foxx. You can't play the piano, Bill, can you?
Jesus, tearing him down.
I bet she just beats the hell out of him and owns him and runs that dude because she's 10 years older than him. And she's black, so that's like being 20 years older than him.
That's the best he could get.
Wait, she's 10 years older than him, or he's 10 years older than her?
She was like 48 when they met.
What?
Holy shit! Really?
I thought it was the other way around.
I don't care if you're in Star Wars. Don't nobody got Disney Plus.
I'm telling you, he was a low self-esteem dude that clung to the first girl he got. Brutal. It's brutal, dude.
It's brutal.
At least
Now he's
he's got
baking
someone,
pies.
Adam. Well, I guess Adam has a girlfriend now.
So what do you want to do? You want to skip this? You want to keep playing it? What are we doing?
Let me tell you what's
Come on,
coming
Coach.
up. So it's time for us to meet the new crop of comedians. I left the intro to one of their big specials on here because I feel like it sets up the tone for who these new guys are. I hope you guys are excited. It's time to fall in love with stand-up comedy all over again. 2020.
Okay, it's not that far from where we're at, so I'm gonna try to be real careful.
You can skip ahead if you know how.
Yeah.
I believe there's a merch in there to buffer. 15 lip smacks away. I bet Royce was like, "Yeah, no, Merch, you gotta go." He was like,
Merch, you gotta leave bells, man.
That was the sound of his Beamer driving away.
The idea of this event is really simple. I just thought,
Guys, get ready to fall in love with comedy again. I know people have been saying comedy's dead. They're saying there's a few good people and everyone else sucks.
you know, they keep
Well-
saying there's not enough representation for women and alphabet people,
Yeah.
and that we need more of them out there. And
Amen.
they keep saying comedy's woke. Is it just Trevor Noah? How woke is comedy? I mean,
Let's check.
really, Ryan Long is banging.
I'm back.
Yes.
CEO, you ready to fall in love with some new comedians?
I'm ready to fall in love with some new comedians for sure, man.
All right, well, check it out. Boom.
you know, with everything that's happening in the world, you know, with Trump and Harvey Weinstein and who's that guy? He looks like he's wearing like a kid-sized fake
Trying to
beard.
pause.
James Toback.
No, we're gonna have to be descriptive for the audio listeners. She's got a nerd shirt from the 80s.
Ghostbusters lost some weight.
She does have Hostbusters chin.
She has Hostbusters body and she has no tits.
Hostbusters. It's essentially Hostbusters with red hair.
It's Hostbusters with his hair down.
Yeah.
And this girl has her own special. This is not just some open mic chick. I'm not making it up. All of my comics come to us from Comedy Central. They've all been on the
Oh my Jesus Christ.
There's only one name in here that you're going to recognize, CEO.
I'm already turned on.
Anyway, with all of that, I just thought I don't want to tell my jokes to men anymore. So I'm doing a special that
What?
is no men allowed. The idea of liberating my comedy.
Okay, so we're getting into discrimination now and segregation. Cool.
great.
Half of the Viacom audience or more turn off your TVs. This isn't for you.
This is just for the gals.
This is for the
She's
girl
implying-
that's eating ice cream. This isn't for the girl that's working out or dating. This is for a lonely woman's comedy.
She's implying men were going to watch it.
Good job, Brett.
Yeah, but you know that there was like a couple guys that were brought there by their girls.
She's wearing Hostbusters
Maybe.
sneakers and socks as well.
They got sent
got the
home
New
at the door.
Balances on.
Yeah, they weren't allowed in.
She's got
Look at her
female
fat
security
ankles. She's
there.
got cankles.
Ugh.
She got
I
fucking
think we're
diabetes
both-
ankles.
It looks like her therapist office is backstage. She had to have a session before.
Yeah, it kind of does this for the people listening. She's in like what looks like a therapist's office with dim lights, very modern.
She looks
and
like a
she's sitting with her
student
legs
therapist.
crossed. She's got her Hostbusters ankles and her capris on, and she's writing down, and I'm assuming is a comedy notebook.
Femininity does not come naturally to this woman.
Let's
No.
see. Let's see if humor does.
That's just so freeing to me, to create this safe space full of just amazing women and non-binary
Okay, she was
people.
for a second.
Oh,
She was.
wait,
I
wait,
thought
did
she
you
was
hear
having a
that?
seizure. I thought she was having a seizure, but really she was doing a form of yoga and Tai Chi that doesn't exist yet.
Yeah, she was doing like the what the
robot.
hell was that thing called?
It's called the robot.
Wax
It's a
on,
popular
wax
dance.
off.
Yeah,
Macarena?
she's doing karate.
She was doing that her karate.
Danielson, the key to being non-binary is you're a wax on, a wax off.
She looked a little bit like Steven Seagal doing what does he do? Aikido.
Yeah. Oh,
That's how she looked. That's how
This
she
looks
looked.
like someone's mom walking out to do stand-up.
Looks like someone's mom walking out to clean up the stage before the stand-up
yeah, she
comedian
looks
shows up.
like a roadie.
Yeah, yeah. From the back, she looks like a roadie.
She's doing the sound check.
Sorry. She looks like a roadie.
Let's keep going, guys.
Electricity, that singular
Oh, she's a wine mom.
out of the room after tonight. I mean, it's the question that every stand-up special tries to answer, which is how do you capture lightning in a bottle? And then once you
What?
get the
No, it
lightning in that
doesn't.
bottle, how do you then keep men out of the bottle? Not only do I not want men at the show,
How do we
I
keep
also
men out?
don't want them to watch it ever.
Gosh, that's the look of the crazy feminist. I'm sorry, Ian.
Now,
I'm taking
guys,
it over and
we
pulling it back.
haven't watched the special yet. I'm wondering how much Ian Ellis watched. What are the odds that this is a skit and it's gonna start and there's actually gonna be men in the audience?
Belen, do you feel like she's about to flip this and this entire thing was tongue in cheek?
I'm
Damn
just
it.
leaving the door. I'm leaving the door.
Belen is so aware of Ian's dumb tricks. God damn it. This is about to be great. I know it. Damn it. I got set up again.
She does look like me when I did that CGI thing for my acting reel. The secretary version of me.
Mr. Ellis will see you now.
How about you sign these documents?
Oh, you know how they did those Wonder Woman screenings? All right. Is it okay if we actually hold? Because I have to make a quick family emergency related phone call. It's not about this. Yeah.
Pause. I feel like Lane's the kind of person you go to a scary movie and he's like, oh, they're gonna go in the house on the
So
hill.
wait,
And
I
Ian, this is
know.
like-
He just ruins the whole fucking scary movie for me. 'Cause he's like,
I
they're like,
know.
look, they're about to walk in. You hear the music? The music's starting. That means they're about to do a jumps cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, the jump scare is going to come from this corner of the screen.
Is that
Ominous music begins. Hey, Belen!
Guys,
stop!
I feel a little bit of shame right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Her shirt looks like Chucky's from Child's
You
Play.
guys fucking yelled at me when I didn't know Hostbusters wasn't at Caroline's. I'm trying to fucking be a step ahead of the game. I'm getting yelled at again. All right, my
You're not-
bad.
you're not
Oh,
wrong,
she's
Lane.
a feminist.
You're not-
Oh, I hope she
you're not
fucking
wrong.
dies. Oh, okay.
All right, this is almost over, and then we're gonna get to some of her stand up.
Okay. The new comedians are good.
Wait a second. So this isn't a bit.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we're gonna just fucking. find
Here's
out.
the thing: is I completely believe that she believes this. Like it might be a bit that like Eric Andre put together, but she doesn't believe it's a bit.
No, I think she thinks it's a bit, but she's doing the bit like, oh, I know I'm a terrible feminist comedian.
She's doing the bit with a wink, like
I'm
this
leaning
is what
into
we want,
it.
right, ladies?
Yeah. Look how dramatic I am. It's like if like a pothead comic was like, in my audience, everyone's gonna have a joint and everyone's gonna have to eat 2 edibles before they walk in. That's what she's doing, like trying to play up. You think she is? Ugh. Now I hate it again.
Can you imagine the audience that's watching this and they're like, yeah, whoa, yeah,
I'm gonna mess up. Hell yeah! All right, guys.
You got
Someone
him,
believe
sister.
it.
Well, how many tickets have we sold? Well, what the fuck do the women of
She
Seattle
reminds
have
me
to
of
do
Kathy
tonight that's better
Griffin.
than this? Well, what are you suggesting?
Yeah, this is a bit.
No, it's fine.
This is an Eric Andre bit. I can feel it.
Sorry about that. And action. Why did I change my mind? I just thought that, you know, as wonderful as it would have been to cultivate this space for women, wouldn't it do more good to give men the opportunity to come learn from my ideas? You know, give men the opportunity to get.
You know what's great about stand-up comedy? All the learning that happens.
Me in charge, you know, with a microphone.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I really love when stand-up comics try to make me learn shit. Really makes me feel.
Oh, when you walk away going, yeah, you can't subjugate half your market whenever you have a business. I feel
that's the
wiser
thing.
now.
Ian, she's not doing this as a bit. I really believe that Eric Andre put her up to this.
Well, boy, do I wish I could make you watch a documentary called "It Started as a Joke" with Eugene Merman. Let me tell you, these guys, they live in a bubble and they're about this life.
And these are the people that you want to be, Ian. These are the people you want to be friends with. That's what kills me.
These are the people that are on TV instead of Nick Mullen, instead of Louis J. Gomez,
instead of Ryan Long. Fuck you.
instead of Ryan Long. Can't get a special
boy
or
Long.
retweet. I do want to say I saw Ryan on Kurt Metzger's podcast this week, and Kurt was like baffled by the fact that Ryan kept wanting to make jokes. He's like, we're just gonna have a serious conversation about cancel culture and all the talking points that you've just said on all the other shows. Let's just rehash the same show.
Oh God,
Ian, what do I got to do to get you to watch football?
You make it through this entire grab bag, I'll watch football for the rest of the season.
No, you won't.
I swear to God, if you can make it through this entire grab
you won't
bag,
make it through the whole.
I
grab
will
bag.
make it through an entire season.
All right, Ian, play the clip.
Play the goddamn clip.
We're burning sunshine
The
here.
real safe space. So that's the reason, and that's the real reason.
So she's likable.
Okay, a little egg on her face. I like
Oh my
it.
gosh, it's so great to
Emily Heller, ladies and gentlemen.
be here.
Now pause.
I see some.
Who's the comic that was big in the 90s? She made a movie about like cats and dogs. She was like the one female comic that was big in the 90s. Janine Garofalo.
Yeah.
She was a Janine Garofalo in a yellow dress type woman.
Okay.
I'm predicting that she's anti-social or anti-SJW. I think this is all a bit.
I'm
predicting there's no way it could be a bit. I know what you're saying, but it's too. There's something like this is. Have you guys seen the Alex Jones clip where he's talking about Joe Rogan and how Joe Rogan's not being censored by Spotify?
Right.
And I watched that and I'm like, this is the biggest piece of propaganda I've ever fucking seen. And this is number 2.
Well, let me tell you something. Spotify came out and they admitted they're not letting certain episodes go on there, including Alex Jones, who they banned from their network, and they're not going to let Alex Jones come on the show as long as Joe's with Spotify.
Okay, here's the thing. I fully believe now, and I'm ashamed to say I used to love Alex Jones, but
too.
I
Ashamed
fully
of it?
believe Alex Jones and Joe Rogan are both FBI or CIA assets.
Do you think they're co-opted?
Absolutely, because
compromised.
Why would Rogan move to Austin
I don't know.
when he has
For
no
the-
intention
for
of letting
the-
Alex Jones on his show?
For the massive tax break, and because he
Yeah.
didn't
But no, but I'm
he didn't
saying
look
Ian,
into
Because
the-
he can buy a
didn't-
house that's 8 times as big in
He
Texas.
didn't look into the contract. He
No,
just
that's
saw
not
pay
what
it
I'm
half.
and
saying.
signed it.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he moved to Texas, to the place where Alex Jones lives. And he has zero intention of ever letting Alex Jones be on his show ever again.
I think it's news to Joe that he can't have Alex on the show.
I think no. Because Alex always goes, me and Joe Rogan, we've been friends for like 30 years, blah, blah, blah. But you know what Rogan never does? You never see Rogan go, oh, yeah, Alex is my friend. He never does. It's like Patrice and Dante.
Well, he did say he was going to do some exclusive episodes for YouTube. So maybe he might save the episodes of like Alex Jones and other conservatives and just exclusively put those on YouTube. And then he can do his, lib shit stuff on Spotify.
All on Spotify going forward. The YouTube is just old episodes that he's keeping up.
Oh, I thought he was going to do some shit on YouTube.
It's going to be the episodes that he can't put on Spotify.
Rogan is a CIA asset.
Now, we should probably talk about this. Donald Trump said he would have a debate with Joe Biden on the Joe Rogan podcast. And Joe said he would do it. And now the DNC is out to destroy Joe.
Of course.
Oh, yeah, it could be that.
Anyway, let's play this clip, though, because I feel like this is propaganda.
One more juicy detail. There was a girl on Tucker's show that said back in like the 90s, Joe Rogan karate chopped her in the throat, and she filed
Ian, could you say Tucker Carlson? Because I don't feel like we're on first name basis with him.
Tucker Carlson, there is a police report. Find the police report.
I heard about that shit from way back.
Joe Rogan karate chopping a woman in the throat.
Yep.
She's having a rough ass week. All right, let's get back to these bitches.
I know you must be a little confused right now because, for so long I didn't want you to come, and in the last minute I was like, actually, I think I might need you here. And for you, that must have been confusing. Like, am I really welcome? The reason why I know that is because that's how all women.
Whoa, ooh. So apparently she played that intro for her entire audience, and now, as CEO has been saying, she's going to tell you that she meant it.
Feel in every workplace. So now you guys know. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know if you can tell from my glasses or everything about me, but I'm not thrilled with the president right now. Imagine if I looked like this and I was stoked. What would my deal be? What an interesting person that would make me. I wish I was that interesting.
All right, guys. That was our first comedian. What do we think?
Yeah, she's awful. So she came
I'll say this. That wasn't a bad joke to start with, but the fact that she actually is like, yeah, so I really didn't want you guys here, but I'm telling you, she is another CIA asset.
I know you can tell from looking at me that I'm a loser, but that's how I feel around men, and it's their fault. I feel like
she is a part of the military industrial complex to destroy.
Eisenhower talked about.
She's there to destroy the nuclear family.
You can tell that from her Fallout Boy tattoo on her arm there.
MK Ultra.
Yeah, you can tell that she's there to destroy the nuclear family.
It sounds like she's kind of insinuating that if she were more conventionally attractive, she'd probably be a Trump supporter, which is a weird thing to insinuate for yourself.
Vote for Trump.
Yeah, so really she doesn't believe in anything.
I don't know if you can tell by my glasses or the dumpy way I carry myself, but I don't
have the self-esteem to be for Trump.
Yeah, she just admitted that the only reason why she is this way is because she's never been, attractive to men.
Well, and it's the thing of smart people are against Trump, and she's smart. You can tell from the way she looks.
To be fair to the ladies in the audience, I'd hit that. On a slow day, I'd hit that.
I'd hit that.
Yeah, but
hard pass.
But
Rex is out here getting all this Trump supporting pussy.
You wouldn't feel great. You wouldn't feel great about it. Like you would.
It wouldn't be my new Instagram profile pic.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, guys, come on. Let's give another new comic a chance. We've been listening to fucking Colin Quinn, the history teacher, for long enough.
She
Go
does
ahead,
look
Merch
like
is-
it.
Oh,
she
shit.
looks like an OkCupid profile.
What's up, faggots?
Oh God, I hate
Kenny,
that
be
on that
quiet. We're
accent.
listening to comedians. We're trying to not lose the tape.
This is so much. I live in LA, which is satanic. It's not
Jesus
cool.
fucking Christ.
It's sad. I love
pause.
Texas. People are so fucking friendly here. It's my favorite place of the world.
I'm not sure if this identifies as a guy or a girl, but we're basically looking at like trans Mitch Hedberg from the South.
Are you saying Mitch Hedberg, the Flaggett version?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when Ian Ellis does it, he's a joke thief. But when this thing does it, he gets a special.
Exactly. God damn. Okay, let's listen to this thing.
World. It's like people just don't understand it because like Texas is one of those places where like I'm a 5th generation Texan. People, thank you very much.
Daniel.
And it's hard because people don't get it. It's like because Texas has a bad rap. I don't know if y'all know this, but because like
So
I grew up in
pause.
Texas when George W. Bush was governor.
Well, I know a guy in Texas that's a beta.
Oh,
So if you want to talk about appropriation, he has completely taken on the persona of Cardi B, sassy black woman. And
Yeah.
this is where they're taking our strong, proud Texas and they're turning it gay.
This is like the future of Texas men right here. This is what the CIA operatives want.
Texas
right?
and you love cock? How fast can we get you on screen?
That's
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
You know, you want to know? I used to think the CIA like wanted to make the country better, but I feel like they want to destroy it.
Yeah,
That's
now
right.
it seems like it's a backwards thing where before it was like they were trying to beef
I
us
think
up.
you're mixing up the CIA with China.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like the CIA is not doing anything to stop it.
I can tell you, everyone we're going to see tonight both hates men and is desperately looking for some good dick.
But like Comedy Central puts on things because they want to try to get the most ad sales they can, right? So like in their mind, people are watching this. Like something is telling them, like,
Let's keep going with this young
Go hard.
Greg Giraldo, young Mitch
Texas,
Hedberg.
right? I'm a child left behind. This is what it looks like.
That might
Your
be
tax
Jeffree
dollars,
Star.
your tax dollars, your tax dollars. It's true.
Ugh.
I grew up when George Bush was in charge of this shit. Y'all are lucky I can read. You know? I don't know if you know this, but Texas ranks 49th in education. 49th. Okay, y'all, there are 50 states in the United States of America. And if you grew up in Texas, you probably didn't learn that.
Broken
50 states,
educational
49.
system.
We beat Mississippi. Mississippi.
I heard that this thing is gonna be interviewing President hopeful Biden soon.
You assholes.
Is that true?
That's like beating
No.
Stevie Wonder at Pictionary. It's meaningless.
Seems like
It
Texas has
means
the educational
nothing.
system of betas.
People are like, Texas
true.
has a bunch of guns. I'm like,
It's
yeah,
a
but they're
beta
a bunch of
educational
stupid people. Which is worse? I don't know.
So we have a gender fluid thing from Texas that
Now,
made
the jokes
tax
were
dollar
not
jokes.
bad. The performance was not bad, but it feels like something I've heard a million times before, just repackaged.
What's up,
It's
Agro?
just the same anti-conservative premises.
Cosmic as a
CEO?
Texan, do you feel represented by that thing?
Well, not really, but they're probably from Austin, so probably if they're in Austin, then it completely is representative.
Hey now.
That's the
Webb-
Texas audience
If-
Joe Rogan's going for, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Austin.
exactly. If that guy said
Yeah.
I'm from Gun Barrel City, I would be like, wait a minute, hold on.
They call me
That's such a
Daniel Webb.
badass name of a city.
They call me Daniel Webb because after Charlotte's Webb, I'm the second Webb in this state that can read.
Hey, Agro wants to know if throwing tomato at that comic is that hate crime?
Yes,
Probably. I wouldn't risk it.
Okay. So I wanted to throw tomato at him.
Well,
All right, come on.
Antifa will beat the dog shit out of you, Kenny. So
Guys, save your tomatoes because we got a couple of young upstarts coming to the stage. Take it easy. It's okay, Mersh.
Song is about love.
Oh, wait a minute, Ian. I'll tell you what. I got a lot of hope for the future. Because if there's one thing that I love, is a musical comedian. That's the
Hell
one
yeah.
boy. If there's one fucking thing that really
Hell yeah,
gets
cousin.
me
Hell yeah.
laughing.
I hate singing comedians with my entire heart because I feel like it's a cheap trick, and you basically just take a normal song and make it dirty.
Yeah.
Like the wheels on the bus go rape, 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 rape. Oh my God! You have a keyboard and you're mildly fuckable.
Yeah.
She had to lug that keyboard around to open mics.
I love
Camera's pretty
music.
far. Jury's still out on if she's fuckable.
I play ukulele, but I still don't like Garfunkel and Oates like that.
I think the one common thread amongst all these comics is that they're not going to be fuckable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Come on.
I know,
Let's check
that
out
No,
Come
yo.
on,
last deal
CEO.
was
Let's
pretty
listen
high.
to some new comics. Come on, guys. You're
I
already
want to say
prejudging them.
this: like, it's hard to watch our culture be destroyed, but brick by brick.
Is it awful to say I liked comedy when it was straight dudes and black people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Brilliant.
a simpler time, and we need to make comedy great again.
You know that comes
Like,
out
I
Ben
just
tonight.
I worry about them coming after something I love. Like what happens when they go when Daniel Webb ends up being the quarterback of the Raiders?
You know what, y'all? We gonna hike this ball and run it up.
I think
You know
I
that
think
comes out
Ezekiel Elliott.
clipped.
Ezekiel Elliott is a CIA plant to get guys to start wearing half shirts again.
Yeah.
They want the half shirts to come back and start fagging up the NFL.
I have challenged CEO to get through this bag, and it's a long bag.
I know, we're
And-
going, we're
and
going.
You add a lot of time to this show. So Kenny, I'm gonna let you go. I love you. Thank you for being here.
Fuck you.
All right.
That's right.
Can you have a great day, buddy?
Go get to work on that mixtape, stupid.
Okay.
The next mixtape's going to be very anti-Ian Ellis, I suspect.
Yes, it is. I'm not gonna be favorable towards
Lane pointed out that I go like, I got 11 mixtapes of different material, and on the last one he's like, I've heard this bit on the last 3 mixtapes, at least.
Well, speaking of bits,
This is a pedophile Sonic the Hedgehog.
well, yeah, hell yeah, we found it. Also, that's Rex's strike 3 for Rex. Definitely, this is a not fuckable person.
Yeah, look at the mom jeans, the fupa.
So
Yeah,
we're
it's
looking
not
at
good.
we're looking at a bigger girl. In Chicago, this would be a 7. But she definitely has blue or purple hair, and her set design is that of like a prom that didn't work out.
In the 80s.
It looks like a black prom.
Yeah,
Enchantment
hell yeah.
under the seat. Just
the
the
90s.
fucking streamers in the background.
And she's the mermaid.
Guys, she has a song. I'm fucking it
Fucking
up.
Blue Lagoon over here.
Give her a chance. Now I gotta pull it back.
Bet
Now
she
see,
gives a hell of a hummer. Am I right, guys?
I'm taking her on the road with me. It'll be great.
About love.
It's about love.
Song is
guys.
about love.
I learned too much about you too soon because I couldn't wait. Yes, I internet stalked you.
Marcia
Point that we
Belsky.
can no longer date.
Pause.
Cause I know you're
It's absolutely infuriating, and I'll tell you this from the open mic level: 90% of women, in at least like their first 5 years, all of their sets are like, "I'm single now. God, how come men won't date me? And here's 10 more reasons why I'm fucking nuts. Here's probably why men won't date me."
Yeah, oh yeah, that's most of them. Yeah, that's
So,
a lot
ladies,
of
if you've been working on that material, throw it in the trash because this girl just scorched the earth.
Let's go. Let's give her a
your
chance.
mother's name and your father's name and your sister's name and your cousin's husband's name. I know that your
Who's the
uncle
dude that
recently
sings?
passed.
What?
Who's the dude comedian that plays the keyboard?
Owen Benjamin.
Not Owen, the younger one.
I know who you're
the
talking
one
about,
that
I just
does
forget
that
his
God
name.
doesn't love you or God's or something like that.
Bo,
right?
Bo Bandy, I think.
Bo Burnham.
Bo Bandy.
Yeah, I bet she'll be in interviews like, yeah, Bo Bandy was a big influence on me.
I think it's
Cool,
Bo
Randy.
Burnham.
Way. And I'm so sorry about that, babe. I know every girl
Jesus
that
Christ.
you ever dated.
When you get close
and
to
the
that
exact
face.
day you stopped being
She really looks like
happy,
Ursula.
Your posture changed.
Pause, pause.
Look at all the betas in the audience.
Oh,
Hold
please try and
on.
get that audience.
Yeah, we will. I can do that. I can do
The
that.
audience
Yeah.
looks like a
Fucking
Catholic
nerds.
uptown.
Exact day you stopped being happy, your posture changed. I
Oh no, that's
Oh,
too.
What?
specific.
That's a trans person.
It's Oliver Tree.
It's
These are the
Dr.
people who are gonna have to fight ISIS and the communist Chinese when they storm our beaches. You know.
It's Dr. Octopus. Good lord, if we had a war and we had to send these geeks.
Yeah.
It's Wayne's World. It looks like a Comic-Con audience, and then like her mother's the normal human there. It's kind of a grunge vibe. Lane, is this how
that
the
is a
kids look
Dr.
these
Octopus hairdo.
Yeah, this is definitely the Lane's generation, and like these are the girls he has to try to navigate through. That or thoughts. They're either Instagram thoughts or they're this.
So
Right,
her
Bella?
audience that she brought
More or
in
less.
is preteen outcast. Like,
It
is
looks
she
like-
doing her special at a high school as like a anti-bullying campaign?
I think Hansi's sitting behind the androgynous chick. I'm not sure though.
Yeah. There's Ozzy. I love this community because it's not offensive.
They got an Asian girl that thinks she's a young black guy. Have you met this chick in your life?
Oh yeah, hell yeah! I mean,
With
them
their
all the
beanie
time.
caps that says she'll
Yeah.
butt caps.
They're gangsters. They're about that shit. Usually got an eyebrow piercing. That's another thing that they'll have.
Pew pew.
know that you and your friends hike a lot. It's too much. We'll change that. I've seen every photo
They can't be working out.
tagged of you on the entire internet. I know your major in college, your Spanish is polished, and you own approximately
What?
5 shirts. The police are outside my door, and I'm clutching
Here,
your
pause it real
hands
quick.
out. I'm made on.
She's playing like 6 fucking notes over.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's really cookie cutter. You know what it is? It's because this is why musical comedians suck. It's because timing in music is much easier than comedic timing just without music. It's far more difficult learning how to do your timing as a joke. Whereas you kind of
Like
run
trying to hit a
music through once or
baseball,
twice.
trying to hit a golf ball.
At the same time, she has more chin than she has tits.
Okay.
And you look at how doughy and thick those arms and hips are. Imagine she's like 24. What is
Yeah.
she gonna look like come 37? If she don't make it, she ain't getting the Adele surgery.
I can't wait to see what these new generations gonna look like. I can't say wait to see these future
And I
milfs.
guarantee a bitch like this, if she made it, she would get the stomach surgery and the plastic surgery, and she'd look fantastic 10 years into famous.
Oh yeah. Do you think there's gonna be a lot of those like feminist celebrities coming up who, when they're poor, they're gonna say love the skin you're in, but as soon as they have money, they're gonna hate the skin they're in?
Can you imagine if you're Beyonce, who like worked her fucking ass off to be a musical act, and then this bitch is standing next to you at the Grammys,
Yeah.
getting the award you couldn't get your first 15 years in the career?
Give her a chance, Ian. Come on.
On the floor. If they ever tell people how often other people look at their profiles, I will kill myself.
And pause real quick. Well, I guess you don't have to. But
I'm socially awkward. We get it. We're all doing the same era of human, like comedy. This new era of comedy, that's the thing. Social awkwardness. We get it. We're all slightly awkward. We get it. Sorry. go ahead.
women don't want a man like Patrice saying, these bitches are psycho and they'll stalk you on the internet. But that's what their comedy is about. It's about how fucking psychotic and crazy they are.
The most annoying part to me is it would have at least been kind of funnier if she just did that as like a bit, but she turned it into the really poor song thing, and then it just wasn't funny at all. But I mean, at the very least, like if at least she wasn't being a fucking feminist about it. At least she was making fun of herself, even if it was like a hack premise.
Can you
She could have
imagine-
fucking told the joke though.
Can you imagine if there was like a musical porn actress that just like insisted on playing her keyboard as she did it doggy style?
Everything
Hell
has to be like
yeah.
a Broadway play. She thinks she's a big actor.
Come on, guys. We got another person coming up to the stage. This is gonna recap. This is really gonna take us back to old bare bones, just the basics of comedy. This is gonna be the next Dane Cook right here. Go ahead, Mersh. Don't be so upset.
If you're attractive.
Ugh.
Okay, some of y'all need to humble yourselves.
Hold on, let me
I
see
feel
if I
like
can fuck her. Hold on.
some ugly people cheered. I'm not gonna
Oh,
point
yeah, I
no
would.
fingers, but you know who
Oh, she got
you
ears.
are.
It's like the only ones that aren't allowed to
Foster.
hit.
Maria Foster. I just want to say all their names. I would bend that Dennis Rodman over and fill her out like an application.
Yeah.
But you see how this.
What's up?
You see how this black comic, she's allowed to be confident and sexy, and the other ones are just fat, ugly nothings.
Well,
And
remember
they're-
that thing from
they're all
Texas? They have
self-hating.
this. That thing from Texas, and this girl actually have like the same attitude and body movements. If you really paid attention, like the thing from Texas, that boy girl thing.
Right.
Don't
yeah,
worry.
the gay people and the blacks are allowed to love themselves, but any white female comic is some sad internet stalker or
You know what, Rex? Your white fragility is showing.
Well, I'm just
Anyway,
noticing
I'm out here. I'm
something.
thriving.
Okay.
Didn't you see my face? Fabulous. So I'm remixing my look a little bit. I shaved all my hair off last year and I bleached it on Sunday. I walked into the salon and I was like, make me look like Jada Pinkett Smith.
Another
And the hairdresser
enchantress.
was like, Jaden Smith. Say no more, fam. So now I look like Will Smith's sexy son. Okay. I see some ugly people laughing at that still. Okay, wow. But life is good. I'm doing really well. I just moved into a 1-bedroom apartment by myself.
Ian, what do you feel? Do you feel like reactionary tags when you're tagging something because people are still fucking with you? Should you always do that even when no one is reacting?
I just the premise is adulting is hard. By myself, I got an apartment. Clapping for me. First human to
She's
do
a-
that. First person out the family to afford an apartment.
She's like 40.
It's like I did the dishes by myself. That's what you're supposed to do.
Richest person in the room. Roommates are trash.
Oh wait, that's the whole bit was.
Never, like, they're the first
Oh
person
god, I'm sorry
Never,
guys.
like,
I got
asked-
shit and it fucked it up. Guys, we got a new sexy young comic coming to the stage. Not this strong black woman that we previously watched. That was the whole bit. Adulting is hard.
It was mostly fan.
Cow on the front of most steaks that says Daisy.
Ian Ellis, I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it right now. I don't know if I can spend the rest of my life watching videos of things that I hate. It's starting to weigh heavy on me, I think.
Well, you know, that's why this is a very special episode and not the rest of the season.
I think I may have seen enough things. I don't think I want to see anything new.
You know, you sound like Nick
No.
Mullen, who was like, yeah, you know, the internet was fun. You know, shit stirring was fun when you were in your 20s. But, you know, at some point it gets old.
No,
it
shit
doesn't.
stirring is still fun. I just don't know if I want to watch anything on TV ever again.
Yeah, no, I'm done with TV. He's got, is that Queen on his shirt? What's his name?
Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury, yeah.
He's got Freddie Mercury on his shirt. Asians are complaining all the time about representation. They finally got their chance. It's our turn to listen and their turn to speak. And he's talking about eating dogs. CEO, what do you think so far of the
Oh,
new
no.
comedians?
I think they're great, Ian.
So he quit on us.
Yeah, he didn't make it to the
Son
ground.
of
Looks
a-
like no
no
football
football.
for this guy.
I was excited. I was, looking for jerseys on Amazon.
It just didn't happen. All right, come on. Maybe there's another new guy coming up. Maybe he's gonna.
Who's gonna
Oh,
be
it's okay,
better than the gay and Asian guy?
We'll pause for a second. One thing.
Oh Lord, let me tell you right now.
It's about to get sassy.
Lead up to it again.
This woman was the first strike that I got when I tried to post the video. I've since gotten 6 other strikes, but it started with this bitch, Naomi, whatever. She's my new nemesis in life. All of these comedians are kind of talking about how it, when you're 20, you're single and you have to get an apartment, and being an adult is hard. And you're poor. Isn't it hard being poor? They all are basically having the exact same set. And I know you don't enjoy this, but I want you to remember, this is a whole school of bullies shot up all at one time. These people have never been talked about the way they're being talked about tonight. This might be our most controversial episode, even though we fucking hate it.
I'm curious if these people have ever been talked about.
Naomi has been talked about. Let me tell you. Now, let's take a poll real quick. What race do you think she is?
Samoan.
I was gonna go with Bigfoot. Rex?
Abo.
Abo.
She looks like someone transitioning into Oprah. Like if Arana Nation decided to trans into Oprah.
She's at least a quarter Des.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
She's got a silky shirt. All right, let's hear from this gorgeous new voice in the world of comedy.
Strong woman who doesn't need a man.
Even close to the Jewiest. Naomi Beckerman?
Can you go make Jew jokes up on stage next week, Ian?
Not the kind I like to tell.
Well, maybe. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Ian, my spirits for comedy is kind of going down now.
You want to hear
the next young man?
You want to hear a quick story? Maybe it'll pick the spirits up a little bit.
Yeah.
This week I hung out with Junior Stopka, who once opened for Patrice. Would you like to hear his Patrice story?
Yeah.
Let's hear a Patrice story.
So Junior looks like a Swedish death metal band. He's 7 feet tall. His hair goes
The whole
past his
band.
shoulders.
Yeah, he does.
Very Megadeth. He looks like the trees they used to hang black people from.
Yeah.
So just for laughs, asked him to open for Patrice, and he walks in the room and he's Polish. He's like, "Hi, I'm Junior Stopka. I open for you." And Patrice starts laughing and going, "No, get the fuck out! No, you're not opening. No, you're not." And then Patrice proceeded to eat an entire pizza in front of him while lecturing him about the dangers of alcohol. And then Junior went up, and then Patrice went up, and Junior's hosting. So he went back on stage, and he was like, "The show's over. Unless you don't want it to be, let's get Patrice back out there." And he tried to force him into an encore performance. And Patrice from off stage was like, "You motherfucker, you trying to put me back on stage again?"
Don't tell him that shit, nigga.
So there you go,
Jesus.
little Patrice story.
All right, now I feel good about some old comics. Maybe we got some hope for the new comics.
Baseball's my favorite sport. I
God, why do they all look like this?
All
Why
right.
can't I tell their gender? It bothers me.
Now this would be the one person that CEO actually knows. This is Cameron Esposito's jilted lover.
Oh,
shit.
This is. I was gonna ask if this was Cameron Esposito, but the rabbit hole goes deeper.
This is fellow Chicago comedian that I know from the open mics. Goddamn it, Rhea Butcher. Now, Rhea used to open for Cameron on the road with her, and then Cameron started scissoring with her, and they got together, and then they were engaged, and then it came out that Cameron was abusive, and they split up, just in time for Rhea's career to launch off on its own.
Cameron Esposito was
So much, and I
trolling
love-
the open mic scene for pussy.
Yes,
I
not
love it
just
for a couple of
men.
reasons. I love it because it's old.
Pussy that looks like a
it's
young
slow,
boy.
and nobody
Yeah.
likes it.
Like if I was a pedophile, this would be like the ideal chick.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You gotta settle down with
Who's-
something legal.
She looks like some kind of Corey.
Yeah, or Todd.
The wrong
it.
brother.
What's the fucking TV show with Dan Savage? She looks like Savage. where he would have
Wonder
the,
Years?
yeah, this is a Wonder Years type boy.
Boy Meets World looking ass. Nobody watched Boy Meets World?
I watched
looks
that.
like
That
a-
was Topanga was hot.
She looks like a
when I was a kid.
13-year-old Conan O'Brien.
Baseball is my favorite sport. I love it so much. And I love it for a couple of reasons. I love it because it's old, it's slow, and nobody likes it. I'm an only child. I like to be alone. The things that I like. I mean, this is why people don't like baseball. A perfect game in baseball is when nothing happens.
Theo would be dying right now.
I've been
Baseball
playing
talk.
baseball on weekends. I play on just a little team. I love to tell people I've been playing baseball.
Talks exactly like
9 times
Cameron
out of
Esposito.
10, that person will say to me, "Don't you mean softball?" Exactly, Meltdown.
You have Cameron's cake?
Exactly. And it is so Texas that "don't you mean softball?" It's like the sexism is twofold in that statement. A double play, if you will. Thank you.
Wordplay, guys. Watch out.
Yeah, you guys all got that?
When you say to someone, "Oh, don't you mean softball?" is that people think women
Yeah,
are
it's like double standard, double play. I get it.
stupid.
Her
We don't
comedy's
even know
kinda
what
like
sport
baseball.
we're
You gotta
actively
pay attention.
playing.
Stuff will happen.
Like I'm just at a driving range going like, "Oh, hockey is so much fun." Why do they fight all the time?
Softball joke.
The Mersh bumpers are
Makes it like
perfect
that
for
one.
this.
I was gonna applaud her for not doing feminist humor, and then she turned the baseball joke into a joke about feminism, and so I was a little disappointed by that.
Pop Vulture said she looked like a young Ricky Gervais. And I can't help but agree with her.
Oh, right.
Ricky Gervais.
You have
with
another one
AIDS.
coming up?
Oh,
Or is
I
that the
mean,
last?
No, we have a headliner. I don't know how far we are into this grab bag, but there's a headliner coming that takes the
Get
cake
ready
out
to
of all of
laugh,
them.
Rex.
All right.
I just moved into a new apartment with a new roommate.
I just want to tell you guys, I would dick her down so quick. Anyway, what's going on with you?
Yeah, if she grew her hair long and didn't wear Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah, if she didn't wear dad Hawaiian shirt, but I look past the goofy clothes at this
Listen,
point.
man, like she looks like the Spanish girl that cooks chicken next to me's hot daughter, the one that's going to school for nursing.
Yeah.
Her mother doesn't speak a word of English.
Let's see.
Anyway, she just got a new
Recently,
adulting hard.
What was that, Ian?
She got
Just
a
tell
new
me when to
place.
play, Ian.
You know, we all got our new apartments, adulting. Oh,
It's hard.
Oh, no, that's not
After
gonna
living
be.
with a long-term.
Go ahead, just play it.
Yeah, I gotta sell. I'm not playing. I'm not touching the play button. Until
she's like a
someone tells me.
Mexican Thelma. From
From
Ruby Roo.
Scooby Doo.
Why do they all have clothes from the 80s on?
That's what I'm wondering. Why
style.
wasn't this hipster trash left in the early 2000s? Right? It's like there's still.
Who's that
I don't know.
bitch on
doubling down.
Netflix that has a special like every year? Nikki Glazer. Nikki Glazer might be the hottest female comedian because she's the only one that dresses feminine at all.
Isn't that the girl
Right.
that Ari Shaffir beat up Bobby Lee over?
Uh-oh.
I think.
Bobby Lee, who no longer likes Asian jokes. Google it.
We'll play the clip.
She
Term
looks like
partner
Adam from
breaking up
Gumshoe.
and then living alone.
Sorry. Just look at her picture and look at my profile picture.
I'm laughing at the joke and Ian's poor timing.
I'm a girl that looks like a young Jewish boy that can't get pussy. Oh no!
I've got a new enemy. I don't want to talk about him yet.
If only I was a lesbian, like when I was on the internet.
I went to the beach and I got sunburned.
By the way, I said this on a Cosmic Cam show that apparently got shut down.
Yes, it did.
His Adam's bit we watched last week, I tell the exact same story on a classic episode of With Apologies. I don't know which one it is, and I'm gonna say it's parallel thinking, but you didn't quite come correct, Adam. If you got what I call a throwaway story as your award-winning act.
Play the clip. Let's go ahead and
Alone for a little while. So, just a fun Brooklyn Benjamin Button situation. I'm doing good. Absolutely where I want to be. Thriving for
Okay,
sure.
I like her jeans.
No, I'm getting older. I actually had my birthday
23.
last week, and thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how old I turned because there's industry here, but let's just say, the last thing that got me really excited downstairs was an open concept kitchen. It's kind of where I'm at.
It's all internet, like meme Facebook jokes and shit.
Well, what she
I
actually
hate it.
is a Maria Bamford clone. So the way she paused like a fake feminist to say her punchline, the way she gritted her teeth and smiled, that's all Maria Bamford.
Okay.
guys, these are some of the best comedians Reddit has to offer. All right, give them a break.
Pinterest.
Ooh.
All of them are more successful than me.
My name's Rosie, and
Okay, pause.
Okay, so she deaf. She started a deaf comedy jam.
Guys, nobody
Deaf
told me.
comedy jam.
Lane, can you please message CEO and go, you
Leave
have
this
to come
pretty
back
girl
for a
up there.
minute. I was dying for
Please.
CEO.
I'll message him.
I still don't want birthday comedy.
Wouldn't it be great if CEO was sitting in a comedy club and he didn't know that she was coming up?
He just would laugh the entire time. Like that clip of South Park that I
Yeah.
made about Johnny. It's
Yeah.
retarded! It's retarded! The Goonies!
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ, your one job is talking to people, and you're awful at it. You couldn't write these jokes for someone else. You had to perform them yourself. What was the creature on the Goonies?
Sloth.
This is
There you go.
guys. This is Shane Gillis in a wig. This is actually Shane Gillis that we're watching.
Jesus, hold on.
Maybe we should pull him up after this.
Be
as a
here,
palate
but
cleanser.
let's
Wait, who? Shane Gillis? Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll give you some hope again.
just say,
Hold
the
on.
last
for a
thing that
sec.
got me.
See if you can find a Shane Gillis since we're killing time to see if CEO can show up.
Yeah.
And Bellin will let us know if it's happening or not.
Guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and say he's probably not coming, but go ahead and hold out hope if you want to.
Hold on. I will leave and come back. I'm gonna call him.
Oh, okay. Ian's
Oh,
serious. He really
shit.
wants him to. I'm sure
See-
the CEO's not gonna wish death or anything upon this lady when we get to this.
The lady that's on the screen now, she's hot, but it's just like, why are you wearing a fucking Hawaiian shirt and why do you have like a teacher's hairdo from like the 80s?
She's got like fucking, yeah. She got
Why can't you
FOD
just be
hair.
hot? Yeah, exactly.
Hold on, guys. Stop. Press pause. How about you pause when I click you? Nope, it's not gonna do it. No, I guess YouTube's just gonna do what it wants to do. Oh, there it goes. Well, just take your time. Don't pause when I click pause.
We're
Okay.
working against the YouTube and the internet and the universe to make this show happen, people. Thank cause. Be grateful.
And thank you.
The forces are doing
Doing God's
everything
work,
they
Cosmic.
can.
Do y'all want to know why Shane Gillis he talks about white people and why they like country music? He's got a shirt with Bob Dylan on it, guys.
People keep
That-
trying to tell me Shane Gillis is like the most funny comedian, and I just
Yeah.
don't see it.
Okay, well, hold on. I'm here to prove
I've never
you
watched
wrong.
any of his stand-up ever.
He's the guy who was almost on SNL.
I just remember he was on a shitty Compound show.
Hold on. He's gonna talk about white people. He's gonna go there. It's the most controversial
Oh.
thing you could talk about right now.
That's a risky take.
No, white people, they like country music. That's weird, right?
Yeah.
It's 6 minutes though. Let's hope it's good. Oh no, did I not share the audio?
I don't think you did.
this year.
Do you hear now,
And
guys?
Yes, we do.
New York's all right. It's nice. I like it more than I thought I would, but I just found out I was fat. I'm 31. I just this year found out that I was a fat guy. I'm from a white trash enough town that this was killing it. People back home see me, they're like, "What's your fucking secret?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just hanging out, man. It's mostly hang out." And then I don't know. I moved to Philly first. I lived in Philly for like 2 years. Yeah, go Birds. And then, but it was funny because I moved like from a white trash town to Philly like right during the presidential
Oh wait,
election.
hold on. Someone's in the back.
Fish out of water coming up.
No, but it was funny because that was a big jump. I went.
Who's Ian Smells list?
I gotta be honest, so far in comparison to everything we've been watching the last 2 hours, this feels more palatable.
Yeah,
it's not that bad.
You?
No, this is Ian.
Oh wait, it's Ian.
I left him a
Okay.
voicemail. He's not gonna come. He's turned his phone off.
Well, Gillis was just about to tell us about why white people like country music, but we'll switch back.
Well, I think now we know why Shane seems like such an edgy, cool guy.
Because compared to the people 10 years younger than him,
Yeah,
he's
compared to everybody else
edgy.
you're seeing. And speaking of Shane Gillis and SNL, there's an episode of what is it called? Street Talking. Lane, what's the show called?
I don't know what you're talking about. What? Street
Coming
talking?
to Chicago Open Mic is an old episode of Ian Ellis.
Oh, Street Team.
Street Team featuring Punky Johnson, my good friend, who just became SNL's first black lesbian cast member. Clap it up. Punky Johnson, friend of the
Ian
show.
Ellis discovering talent, not having any himself since 2012.
I've been shouting her out for years. Guys, get excited. Hopefully we don't ruin this for her.
Okay, hold on.
Do you think she'll come on the show, Ian?
Punky's the truth. Punky would actually come on the show. She would.
Wait, the girl who's yelling?
Down.
The yelling, crazy, messed up girl?
No,
this
one of
is
Ian's
a separate
friends.
Story. Yeah, this is a
Oh,
separate
okay,
story.
sorry.
Let's get back to fucking, hey, you guys.
You know what it was about that last girl, Rex? She's got the crazy AOC vibe and eyes and everything.
I like it, but just be hot. Stop wearing fucking your dad's Hawaiian shirts. That's all.
We gotta kill it.
She looks like Hawaii Five-O's bastard kid.
Yeah.
Hold on, damn it, Ian! Because of you, I had a hard time understanding this person.
Well,
Let me pull it
Cosby,
back. I had a hard time understand.
If
What?
you can translate it all, I think she's Scottish and retarded at the same time.
Okay, I'll try.
Nice.
This could just be a
Really?
Scottish accent.
Rosie.
Dressed like Mario Brothers.
Well, you don't have to dress like a retard. When you sound like a retard, don't dress like you're retarded
Yeah.
as well.
Her pockets
You don't have to
are
wear-
sewn together so that she doesn't touch herself in public. The audience isn't allowed to throw pennies on stage because she might eat them and choke.
Now, I don't understand. Are we supposed to be laughing now, or are we supposed to wait for like her to explain who she is, and then
See,
is it
that's-
wrong to be laughing at the
that-
beginning of this?
That's why it wouldn't work out for CEO, because she would come out on stage and he would already be laughing as if she said a punchline.
Let me
So-
tell you something. CEO would fuck the shit out of Rochelle.
Okay, that's her
He
name,
would-
Rochelle.
He would quit the show to run away with this girl.
No, he's planning on it. Let's listen to her. She's probably a good girl. She's probably funny.
I saw that from being Northern.
What?
She suffers from being northern. In
Oh.
which if this is being filmed in the if this is from the UK, you got or the England or whatever, you got to remember that the northern people are like their southern people. They have
All right,
accents and they're a little slow.
local humor.
We all thought it was from being retarded, but it was a misdirection. It's because she's Northern. That's why we.
So
I've never heard
she's-
this one before.
Yeah, so she's retarded, but yet she could still make fun of the rural people.
She's not retarded enough.
I'm tall.
She's not clearly not too retarded to steal jokes. Go ahead, ma'am.
Let me address the disabled elephant in the room.
I wish CEO was here so bad because I know he would be belly laugh. I wish he was in the room. I wish he would have been there for the recording. They would have definitely cut to. Can you imagine how, even if it was insulting, the cameraman would still do those phony cuts to it, like CEO on the floor laughing, like wiping tears out of his eyes.
I love the condescending hand gestures to like, let me address the fact that I'm retarded and you're all bigoted and can't handle it.
I can't believe Betty Spaghetti's fucking kid got a gig.
That's what my mum called to me.
Oh, good
I
one.
can't understand what she's saying.
It was
She
hard.
needs subtitles.
Oh God. She looks like she's wearing shape hims. Remember that from the last episode?
Yeah, each one is frumpier than the last.
So far, the retarded girl had the best body. I see you under those overalls.
This is Mrs. Swan from Mad TV right here.
So this girl, yeah, she looks like the Asian girl from MTV. She's got a drapey shirt and then like the brownest, thickest work pants you could ever have.
They keep trying to make Indian women funny specifically, and it's a weird thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Aziz Ansari opened the door for all of them.
Now her background would tell me she's kind of a shock jock truth teller.
Oh yeah, get ready for this one.
Oh, I guess she's Swedish.
As we get closer, we realize she's both Asian and Swedish.
Wow.
Let's let her unpack that. Much like the retarded girl, she has to address it right away.
I met an Englishman and he asked me where I'm from, and I said Sweden. And he said, "Are you sure?" I'll let you in on a little secret. I am a Chinese. There's nothing I try to hide, really. I did a gig a few months back.
That's all it needed.
Her hair was
cut
thin and it's all was bad.
They cut to her audience, and it was all Aryan, blonde hair, blue-eyed, white guys. I would assume laughing because they're uncomfortable.
Extremely uncomfortable.
I'm a Chinese. Isn't that what Shane got fired for? The same joke?
Yeah, they're doing a lot of the jokes that other people can't do, and they're obsessing about their own like identity and their sexuality. It's just like, after 2 years, what are you going to talk about next? That's what I always wonder. Like,
Is
you're going to run out of like, I'm weird, aren't I jokes? Isn't that going to run thin one day?
She's a truth teller that likes to just get in front of what all you bigots are going to say. She knows what you think already. Let's just deal with it.
Come on, give me someone
I
good.
did an interview with a Danish journalist, and he knew nothing
Oh
about
no!
feminism.
Wait a minute!
Jesus
Wait a
fucking
minute!
Christ.
Hostbusters! How does Hostbusters getting this grab bag twice?
Now,
Like Hostbusters' aunt.
This is our headliner for this evening.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna take one more bathroom break. Just enjoy.
I gotta go.
This is the
Okay,
most
yeah, go ahead.
powerful speaker in the bunch. Please feel free to describe her for the audio listeners, not because you're bullies.
What would she look like? She looks like a fat, like Amy Schumer, kind of. Like a fatter.
She looks. I don't know. I don't understand this bangs and glasses thing. Like I wear Coke bottle glasses myself, but like they're
thing.
A fat Amy Schumer. They just call that an Amy Schumer.
The Amy Schumer effect.
I was trying to get at that, but you did it better, Ian.
She does look like a very thick mystery machine. They're all Thelma from fucking
yeah,
Scooby-Doo.
they're all hipsters. They're all like early 2000s hipsters.
Purple hair.
Look, now, guys, fat girls are supposed to be funnier than skinny girls, so this may be a good thing that she looks like this.
Okay.
Let's give her a chance now. Ralphie May was kind of funny. Do you want- Cosmic?
Which is quite normal because in Denmark we're quite far behind. His first question to me in this interview was, "What is feminism?" And I completely panicked. Like, I didn't know how to explain it. So I just started saying, like, some of the most basic things. I was like,
It looks like gravity is crushing her. Like she's like one of those Coke cans you would crush, and she's
Alright.
only half crushed. Like I want to just stretch her out or something. I don't know what it is.
The Danish
Get her the
Hannah
inline
Gadsby.
back stretcher.
Yeah, she definitely needs to be hung upside down.
Yeah, inversion table.
She's just in the background of Frank's camera one day, just stretching her out.
No, you might need a crane or something.
Stretch her out like an old, like medieval torture device. There we go. lady.
well,
Oh my God!
Oh my
why?
God.
What is going on with the lower body of all the new comics? Like all the new comics under their torso, and all of them, it's a fucking mess. She looks like she's wearing Shape M's too.
She looks like a snow cone.
Yeah. Oh my God, she does. That's exactly
But like,
what it is.
if she didn't have her shirt tucked in and her pants hiked up over her belly button, well, her
wouldn't
belly button's by her kneecaps. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like over her gun, like it would hang out the bottom of her shirt.
Yeah, you can almost forgive someone being shaped like that, but like you got to know how to dress.
How to dress, and this
Right.
is not it. I wish. Do you imagine if Patrice O'Neal was in the comedy club and this girl walked in to be an opener or like just an open micer?
It'd be like
You
that
would-
guy earlier.
He'd
No,
laugh.
no,
Yeah.
You're saying this looks like Mrs. Pat?
Yes. Exactly.
Hello.
men
Yes.
are not allowed to shout at women in the street. Men are not allowed to ask women to smile.
These things will never happen to you.
Said shocked him. Like he was just like, okay. And he went, so if men are not allowed to say anything to women, we'll just end up in a world where men don't speak. And I was like, yes! Imagine! That's the dream!
Pause.
So she's pushing men away. She wants men out of her life.
I think it's funny.
This is
I think
Hannah
it's such, like,
Downsby. This is
funny.
the
I mean,
more,
you need to
the more courageous.
Downsby.
This is the more
Hannah
courageous.
Downsby. I'm stealing that, Ian. I'm sorry.
Good day. Minute bad. I've been raped, believe it or not. I know you're thinking, who would rape me? Load them in.
I know what you're thinking. I'm gonna get in front of it.
It does look like trans
Oh.
Bobby Kelly. She's a much more confident version of the first comic, but all of them have basically said the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They're all like different iterations of each other. Is that it? Was that the joke or?
And well, if everybody,
at it
I'm
because
gonna say the
Yeah.
same thing to comedy that I said to comic books. If you want to bring things up to date, then you got to have all the opinions represented. And for every dumpy bitch like this, I'm gonna need a Pepe going on stage with a face mask.
Yeah.
I need a fucking Neclo to get a Comedy Central special just to balance it out a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why can't we get Wendy on a special going up there and calling everyone faggots and shit
Why
like
can't Pete Ard have a premium blend? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Wouldn't it be great if, like, Wendy would be so fucking raunchy? If you could
Oh,
get
yeah.
her to, she couldn't even memorize the script. She would just freestyle for an hour.
It'd be good still. Be
that?
better than
Anyone
these.
seen Jimble Kimball?
This is Roseanne's feminist daughter. This is what Roseanne fought for to open the door for. This is Ruth Gator Ginsburg's work. She cried when she got the news.
why you'd be an angry feminist. Like, it makes sense because if you've been a feminist for more than like 3 months, you will have repeated the same sentence over and over again. Feminism isn't about hating men. Feminism is not man-hating. Just because you're a feminist, it doesn't mean you hate men. You don't have to hate men to become a feminist. Feminism hate men. You don't have to hate men to be a feminist. Feminism is not about hating men. And
We
you said it so
heard
many
you.
times, and they still don't listen. So now you.
How many times is a feminist having that conversation in 3 months?
I mean, just a
she
little
does
bit. You just
actually
hate them
hate
a
men.
little bit. It's really hard not to. Have you seen them? Ugh.
So
These bitches cannot help but tell on themselves. Like they can't hold a secret.
Yeah.
And she's not doing it in an ironic way like that first comic. She's like, yeah, I actually do kind of hate men.
Yeah, exactly. That first comic was just a joke of it, but this is the reality. Is this lady?
It's so hard not to. And I know
You're
some
just
of you are
80
like, well,
pounds
not
away
all
from
men. And
loving men.
of course, it's all men. Literally every
Yeah.
single one of them. Hate them. Someone was like, what about your dad? Especially my dad. That's why
really?
I'm up here. All men. Ew. Hate them all. And I know that this is a bit offensive to some men in the audience.
Oh,
But to you, I just want to say.
yeah, I was gonna
shut
ask
up.
her out.
It's Fanta.
Now, see, if someone were to go up on the stage and talk about like, "Oh, bitches be crazy," like they would like at least like do a story or a joke or try to weave some type of narrative together. She just stated how she felt.
You're saying they need a bitches be crazy hating men story. This is why you hate men. This is the example. But she's never been in a relationship long enough to have a story.
Her craziest story is I walk up to strangers on the street and explain to them why I'm a feminist.
I
That's
hate
her
men
most
because when I
intimate.
meet them in real life, they try to swipe right on my face. Someone tried to swipe me away from getting coffee the other day. I said, sir, I'm not a Tinder, I'm a customer. He said, get out of here, Faye.
So I think the verdict on the new comics, at least from CEO Ian, is that he's not very interested or entertained by them, seeing as he didn't want to stick it through to the end.
Well, so here is my thesis. We've been picking on, like, the guys that are the cool comics. Should we lay off of them since all these fucking idiots are running amok?
Yeah, I mean, let's see if we can shake up the new comics.
I liked
know.
the example of joke thievery from that girl earlier, stuff like that, because it's almost too easy. Like I said earlier, I hate so much about them. I can't even really put together like a compelling argument as to why to hate them. It's like if you don't see that and you don't in your gut be like, that's not funny, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
but I'm down to expose some joke thieves, some new joke thieves.
Can you imagine them dealing with that static?
These shit lib comics or whatever, I got bored of them like fucking 5-6 years ago. So maybe it might be refreshing to come back to shitting on them. But like, it's like the same old thing I was complaining about like 5-6 years ago with comedy.
You know what, guys? We're not thinking about this the right way. These people aren't famous. They aren't.
That too.
They're not getting millions off these specials. They're just getting fucking gifted 15 minutes of fame. All these ladies probably do small podcasts where we can write in or we can call in. We can invite them on the show. This is probably a lot easier than we're making it out to be. We got Ryan Long on the show. I think he's got more YouTube subscribers than any of these
that
ladies
last
do.
comic, we're gonna have to try and get her on the show. I bet she has a great podcast.
Yeah.
So men are still shit today. I go and get the mail. A guy not tell me I'm beautiful. It's shitty man.
Like how she's becoming a different race every impression.
Not all comedy is terrible because there is one person who's famous and making millions, and his name is Adam Friedman. Would you like to close tonight with some more Adam Friedman stand-up? Just a palate cleanse.
Just a nice palate cleanse. Was that the gay bug?
Speaking
right?
of young lesbians, yeah, that's the other one.
He's gonna have the same effect as Shane Gillis. We just watched The Worst Thing We Can Watch, so the bar is very low. Should be easy.
You have to be better than this, Adam. At a bare minimum, I haven't even watched this. There's no way you're as bad or worse than this.
But we gotta get the clip ready. So while Cosmic is working,
Yeah, so I got an apartment. It was hard. And I'm single.
how many jokes that we just heard do you think Adam's gonna do?
So let's make a list of the kind of shit that we heard. It's hard being poor. It's hard being an adult. And it sucks being single. Hopefully we don't hear any of that.
Men are bad.
Men are shit.
White people are bad.
Yeah.
Northern Scotland is less retarded than the actual retarded. or more retarded.
Could you imagine if he said that?
You should give all your clothes to Rhea Butcher, Adam. Just pack them in a box and hand them to Rhea.
Baseball isn't softball.
Oh yeah, women's shit. And they're bad. All right, come on.
Sports are weird.
I press play. Hold on.
I like
Next, one of our favorites, our little cum boy.
So
That's how you want to be known.
I jumped
Come
on
boy.
Cosmic Show the other day, and I was going to repost it on my podcast because Adam searches for Google results, and we're his new enemy. So I just wanted to put up there, like, Adam, we discuss you somewhere in this 3.5-hour podcast. Time codes? Nope. Have fun.
Damn, but it got taken down.
You think that by the way this guy looks that he has trouble getting girls? Just if you had to make a broad assumption.
Maybe, I don't know.
Get it? A broad assumption? But don't kiss. Anyways,
maybe in his own head. he is
Imagine
all the
how much
time.
harder it'd be for a guy that looks and acts like that with that lack of confidence to get
Getting
a girl
girls,
when
I
you're getting
imagine-
introduced on stage every night as our little cum boy. You
I
think
imagine
that's
this-
making the girls want to
I
fuck?
imagine this dude has a hard time getting cigarettes. His real ID looks fake. You're not 25. Where's your mother? This is
Yeah,
a
okay,
Jewish
McLovin, sure.
Give it up for Adam Friedland, everybody.
Low power mode.
Good night. All right. Stop. I thought you were fucking this up because you were fat, but it's hard. Okay. One more time for Stavros Housewitz, everyone.
It's funny. So a good comedy thing is you always want to start, especially when you're the host, with getting 3 rounds of applause, because that gets everybody moving and wakes them up and they're paying attention. So he just got, this is a Cumtown show. Stavros went up before him. Nick Mullins, the headliner. He's got the sweet middle spot. The audience is awake. They're clapping for him. Let's get him, dog.
Okay, Ian, I got a bad news for you. I'm gonna have to walk away for a few minutes. So either we let this
Okay,
play
just
or
let
we
it
leave
play.
it silent. Okay.
Let it play.
All right. Be back, guys.
It's funny because as comics, we're all like, we act like we're friends. We're all naturally like competitive with one another. But Stav is like the only friend of mine that I actively root for because heart disease is really rooting against it.
A little bit. Roast joke.
I just want him to get on Carson before. Okay.
Carson's dead.
I witnessed a miracle recently. Anyone seen a miracle? Thanks.
Yeah, Miracle on 34th Street. You look like
Thanks.
that little girl.
I witnessed a real life miracle. It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I work in Midtown. I work at an all-women's divorce law firm. I'm the only man there. There's a men's restroom. It's the only place I could be alone in New York City. I hate my fucking life. I was at Panda Express outside my office arguing with my mom on the phone. And I saw something, probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I saw an old Chinese man, okay, in Panda Express. One, that's weird. What are you doing at Panda Express? It's a bastardization of your cuisine. Why are you there, you old Chinese man in Dora Explorer t-shirt?
A lot of detail.
I saw an old Chinese man holding his phone out
State the premise.
and Shazamming Hey Yeah by Outkast. I cried. I openly wept. I cry all the time in public. I fucking cried. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. It's like one of those moments where it's like I'm never going to see anything that great again. You get 3 of them. I think you get 3 perfect moments. I got that old Chinese man in the Dora the Explorer t-shirt. And then I got, one time my friend's brother sent me weed from Oregon. And I got the weed in the mail, and I asked my friend, what's it called? He's like, my brother didn't give me a name. So I said, I looked at it, I said, I'm going to call it Death Star because it's circular and dense. And then he texts my friend an hour later. He said it's called Death Star, and I fucking ran through a wall. I Kool-Aid man through a wall, and then I don't know what the third thing. I found an eighth. I found an eighth
you're
on the
backing
ground.
out of the bit. You lost your confidence.
When I was 19 years old, it's pathetic that two of the most lucky things to ever happen to me are weed related, but that's my fucking life. I'm 30 years old. I have $40. I have $60,000 in undergraduate student debt from a college that is a fake college. It's called the George Washington University in Washington, D.C. Fuck off. It is a real estate scam with a college based on top of it. I went there. It's a place where rich people.
I come from money.
So I do want to say that he is trying a lot harder than any of the people we just listened to. You got to commend him a little bit for that. He also did an adulting is hard joke, so that's one off the list. But for the most part, he's not really relying so far on like feel good PSA premises for his punchlines. He's not trying to pander. He's just being not that great.
Adam, it's called the economy of words. You're going to have to tighten it up. You've got about 6 premises.
Trust me, Adam, it's hard to do.
You got about 6 premises before you get to one mediocre punchline. We just do setup punch, man. I know it's a lot of jokes to memorize.
He's on fully automatic fire right now. He's getting it. He's getting them out. He's like, okay, that didn't work. I'm gonna just bail. I'm gonna move on to the next one. Let's try this one. This one sounds a little bit better. Is this one working yet?
When you're writing a bit down, you write like the keywords to remind you. And like his first joke is like 6 keywords long, where it's like crying with mom on the phone. No, it's women's shelter, Asian guy, Panda Express, crying with mom, come back to Asian guy crying. This is all just the setup to a bigger story, which is really 3 stories, but then pull out before the 3rd story because you can't remember the rest. Because there's too many goddamn premises.
Can send their failure children, fail sons. Choppa. Yeah, cool.
This clip is 1 year old. I think the one we watched last week was 6 years old. So he's grown out of his Jeremy Hotz persona.
Cool. It's where you can send your fail son for $60,000 a year to get an education in Washington, D.C., and it has a similar name to Georgetown, but it is not as good of a university. I went there. It was shocking. I was a scholarship kid. They gave me $40,000 a year, and I was like, I'm fucking rich. I'm going to go to D.C. It sounds like George Washington. That's the first president. Wow, that's incredible. I'm going to go there. I'm going to get a great education. This is going to be incredible. And I got there, and it was just kids with their parents' American Express black card.
This reminds me of the Patrice line where he's like, his girlfriend will try and tell him a story, and he'll go, "Tell me the end first."
I got some people in my life that I have to be like that with. It's too much. During coronavirus, there's too much time for people to talk to. I can't.
And then
Can't handle it anymore.
But Karen knew Sally, but Sally was secretly talking to Ken, and then blah, 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 blah. Get to the fucking goddamn point. You only have an hour up there.
You ever walk around to different rooms of your house trying to escape conversation, and the people follow you and they keep telling you the story? I live that very, very frequently.
Nothing worse than trying to shake this guy at a party.
Yeah, so my friend Nick, he has a podcast. He lets me be on it.
Adam, you made potato salad uncomfortable.
I didn't need to hear like the 40,000 and stuff. You're like, it's all the unnecessary details, right? Is that what you were pointing out?
Well, and what I love about it is Adam is very serious about his comedy. So this is like heart-wrenching for him because he would be like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, basically Dave Chappelle.
I'm making as much as he did. Sometimes.
And they were just like, "Do you go clubbing?" And I'm like, "I'm a boy. I don't go clubbing. I am a boy." And they're like, "I've been clubbing since I was 12 years old." And I was like, "What the fuck is your life? Where are you coming from?" I went to a dance club with some of these fucking fuck boys that I went to college with one time. I just put on a stripy shirt, this kind of thing. And
this story is about him hanging out with people that are more popular than him. Like he got called up to the big leagues, and he's complaining about what pieces of shit they are for, trying to help him get his dick wet for a night.
Okay.
And fucking loafers, and we went to the dance club, and there was a fucking Iranian man, with the velvet rope, and this guy just like paid him off. Some fucking kid a boy that I went to college with, and he paid him off, and he brought us to a private bottle service table, and it was the most pathetic experience in the world. It was a club of adults, and then a section where there was a table, a Chuck E. Cheese section, where there were just boys dancing on a couch.
Ian, I'm lost. I'm like, I don't feel like I
dancing
lose.
with little boys in this joke.
But how did we get here? I forgot how this joke even started, Ian.
He's never been clubbing before, so now he's clubbing with his friends. But there's boys there.
Okay, hold on.
To Benny Benassi.
Oh, wait, hold on. Did I fuck up something? Yeah, okay, they're right. My bad.
I was like, what the fuck is this right now? This should be against the rules. We are children. We are children. And thankfully, most of their parents lost a lot of money in the 2008 recession. Yes, thank you for the applause. Thank you for the applause. I deserve applause for every joke. So,
wait, he got like a weak recession applause. I didn't understand the joke, Ian. It was what was the joke?
Some kids took me clubbing. I don't think this is almost like somebody's older brother was forced to like take him along, and they stuck him at the little brother table while they went and got some pussy. It's like him and 3 other Star Wars nerds.
Okay.
He just seemed. Someone told him that they were like, "Yeah, just describe everything. Put in a bunch of adjectives in your comedy routine. It'll punch everything up." So just like, yeah, there's this Iranian guy behind a velvet rope. We go back to this private bottle service bar, and it's like a Chuck E. Cheese table. He's just like rifling out as many like reference points as he can.
It's kind of that
it's like a Lord of the Rings novel.
40-year-old virgin. The titties were like sandbags type thing. He wants to sound like he does cool stuff, but he looks down on cool stuff. I was there for Jimmy's bar mitzvah. It was awful.
Oh, it was terrible.
Years.
Women were putting their velvet
follow my
on me. It was awful.
Oh, pretty girl talked to me. I got nervous.
They asked me if I wanted a shot. Yeah, and I peed.
They asked me if I wanted a shot. I said I don't like guns.
And it kind of sounds like they took him to a gay bar. So somebody probably was like, Adam is having some trouble coming out of the closet. Let's just take another.
Yeah, a little bit.
Sounds like he was at the Pizzagate bar from the way he's describing it.
Ping pong pizza. I also love that he looks down on poor people and popular people. He's a very pretentious guy. Some would say he has an ugly soul.
Yeah, Nick, this guy was calling me pretentious. Oh, wait, they was calling me pretentious on this podcast, but they were making fun of me the whole time. Isn't that ironic?
They played my stand-up comedy. Nobody laughed.
Oh.
Okay, come on. Give him a chance. That was 6 years ago, guys. This is fucking last year. This is pre-COVID.
Get excited, dreams.
Fuck. Yeah, it sucked.
I know, look at that
used
girl.
to do comedy in DC, and I was like the glasses Jew. I was like the one. I was the one glasses Jew. And I got here, and there were like
His posture.
just 75 other versions of me. They're all named Adam Friedland. I don't know how that's possible. And they were like, we had the same argument with our parents. We moved to New York, and we want to follow our dreams. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
So this girl is, we'll be honest, she's just a regular dumpy, attractive enough female comic.
Yeah.
And you can see how uncomfortable he is with his posture. He doesn't even want to ghost hand her. To him, this is the most gorgeous woman he's ever stood next to.
And she does comedy. So that makes her triple gorgeous.
I better not blow this. She might blow me.
As
She
it looks
does.
like she's pantomiming some sort of dick humor.
He's popped his collar.
He's got his arm on his back like he's a Boy Scout. He looks like a Boy Scout right here.
He does look like that Kyle Rittenhouse.
A little bit Shapiro to him, too. Oh, let's listen to him. Come on. He was with a pretty Goyle.
Fuck!
My mother's
I'm
gonna
spitting.
love
I'm
you.
sorry, ma'am. It's fine. Okay. All right. I moved here. I had a rough time moving here. I had a really tough break before I moved here. I was dating a girl. We lived together. We had a whole life together. We had a cat and an apartment. And then she started getting DJing lessons from my best friend. And they're married now. They got married to each other. They fell in love behind the ones and twos.
I introduced my girlfriend to my friend. Now they're fucking.
So he's a cuck, and this is basically Pete Holmes' story. If you want to see a documentary about Adam, go watch Pete Holmes' HBO show, Humping, or whatever it's called. Squatting.
Jesus. That's why you don't let nobody around your girl like that, dog.
A DJ stole your bitch.
Yep.
Yeah, it was me, player. Can't nobody turn down the merch, man. I'm a more successful streamer than you, too. Got a BMW.
No. Now that Ruth RBG died, people don't look like her. They look like Mersh.
He does look like Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah. So, but from now on, when somebody looks like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, you have to say they look like Mersh. That's how it works now that she's dead. That's my doppelganger.
Mersh is the new incumbent.
Exactly.
Supreme Court Justice.
Yeah, I don't know if you could wear that shirt around
so
my
romantic,
mother.
guys. It was like probably one of the most romantic love stories I can think of. A DJing love story. Love in This Club, Miramax Pictures, 2001. Their hearts beating at a perfect 4/4 pace in unison. It's pathetic to know that I'm a plot complication in a DJing love story. That's what my life has amounted to. It's the most important thing that I've done. Really, was get cucked by a DJ.
All you gotta do is play hard to get.
I was very.
You think he tried to look for some Dante Nero bad cap after that to get his
You know
balls
what I
back?
guarantee he did is he probably made his own love playlist. To be
Ooh.
like, you want a DJ? Have you heard our Always and Forever playlist, babe?
Ooh. No, he didn't. He doesn't. That takes a little bit of confidence and like willing to put yourself out there to do that.
She puts in the CD, like the mix CD, and it's all just Yiddish folk songs.
It sounds like Jackson Black's kennel.
What will my mother think if we wakes up? Whoa. You can't do this to my mother. She cared about you.
See? Yeah. Oh God. Poor Jewish guys and their mother.
When I moved here, I used to have these panic attacks, and I'd wake up at like 6 a.m. and I'd remember how miserable my life was, that I had no job and no prospects in comedy,
panic attack?
and no woman would love me. And so I'd wake up and I'd have these panic attacks. And one morning I had a panic attack that I hadn't had a vegetable in 9 months since my girlfriend left me for my DJ best friend, right? So I freaked out and I went to Key Food in Bushwick and I got every single vegetable I could find, right? And I was just making fucking smoothies all day and
He wrote this where like each one of those details he's putting in is supposed to be a laugh line. So when he's like Bushwick smoothie, those are supposed to be laugh lines, and in his head he's bombing her. I mean, he is bombing, but in his head he's bombing horrendously because none of his hot smoothie lines and detail lines.
Radish and kale, they're supposed to be killing
I
right
haven't
now.
had a vegetable in 6 months.
I went to Fifth and Waxdale. I got shad and radishes.
DJ, boyfriend cucked me again.
It sucks when you write a bunch of punchlines and it turns out they aren't punchlines. They're just
silent
statements or
jabs.
details.
Yeah.
They really get away from the joke at hand.
Writes his bits like a
Alex.
goddamn D&D character. It's got a backstory, an astrology sign.
See, I fear that about myself. Like I feel like if I had to write like a stand-up comedy, it might sound a little bit too like I need to give everybody the context.
Don't let his awfulness queer it for you to try comedy. You're better than this, Cosmic.
I tried to eat 9 months worth of vegetables in one day. So that night, that
He's gonna
night,
take a big jump
Nick and I were at a comedy show. It was like the third comedy show that I'd been to that night that they told me I was not allowed to perform at. I was very sad. I was waiting for the G train, and those 9 months of vegetables.
Wait, did you say pause?
I imagine that a guy like this went through a spin out with that relationship ending where he was getting blackout drunk on stage and just screaming, "I want she leaves you for a fucking DJ. I'm Dave Chappelle, bitch."
he probably his comedy took it over the line a few times. You know, he probably
You're
said
all
some rape
whores.
thing.
You wouldn't love me anyway.
Fucking hope she gets raped. No, I'm not joking. I hope she does.
Limp Bizkit.
Just needed to exit my body really badly, right? And I was just pacing around the platform of the G train. I was like, please don't poop your pants. Just please do not shit your pants. You're 27 years old. Just don't shit your pants in public. I was walking around and a train came. I saw the train approaching. I was at the end of the platform and it stopped 2.5 miles away from me on the platform. And I ran after it. The doors closed and I wait another hour for another G train. When I got on the train on my way home to Bushwick, I sat down, and about 5 minutes later, I cacked. I poo-pooed in my pants. Okay, I crap.
Wait.
He's trying every variation he can, saying he shit himself.
It's called a tag, Ian.
He can't just go, "I shit myself." It was everywhere. I blew the back out of the seat. I burned right through my spank.
Pee pee poo poo pee caca doo doo.
It's got to be baby language.
It's called a tag, Ian. Come on, keep up with comedy.
And
I shit myself.
She didn't like any of my sex messages where I told her, "Come touch my little wing wang. Papa's got a hard boing boing for you tonight."
I sent a risky text message. My mother read it.
She was like, "Why are you eating so much vegetables? You keep sending me eggplant emojis. You need veggies?" That's probably why he ate so many vegetables. His mother thought he wanted eggplants.
Jesus, hell yeah, she buy one, but fucking fruitcake, Adam.
I knew she was
Yes, I
on
mean,
the
I was
bar.
wearing
She was like
shorts.
a valedictorian.
She looks. So that was the picture of the girl he was standing with, that mildly hot girl.
I don't know. I think
That-
somebody just put pictures in to like help.
Oh,
help
the
go with
idea.
narration.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
I'm in 10% battery.
All
You
right,
guys
well,
like to finish this one up without me?
we're at 2 minutes left. You want to try?
Almost
to get through?
there, Ian.
Let's get through this. So far,
I was wearing shorts on the train.
Oh, wait, what?
So far, I like the trans Texan more than him. I like Will Smith's sexy son more than him.
Okay.
I might even like the feminist men get out of here more than him. Because he seems to understand setup, punch.
Yeah. Sticking to basics.
And I had wet vegetable poo in my pants, and I was just elevating my pants so that the turds wouldn't fall out of my shorts. And there was this old nurse, and she saw me, and she smelled it. She was clearly just off of an 8-hour shift.
And
she smelled the shit, and she was like, "Oh, fuck no!" I was the smelly guy on the car. I was that guy.
Yep.
Anyway, I get back to Bushwick, and there's just shit falling out of my shorts onto the street. So much so that like when someone the next day would see crap on the street, they'd be like, someone needs to pick up after their dog, but it was a man. It was a sad man.
I can't remember who said it, but there was
Anyway,
like a
get back to-
comic. Pause for a second. There was a comic who walked up to another comic that did a bunch of self-deprecating stuff like that, and he was like, "You get laid doing that act?"
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is almost more of embarrassing of a story, assuming it's true, than like your dick sucking story, Ian.
This is
This
You're not saying anything edgy. There's no point of view here. You could, I guess, say emotional risk, but the risk is just like you don't have the boundaries to not tell the story.
and this is his Hail Mary closer, so this is like his
coup de grace.
This
is
is what he
Goonie Goo
pictures.
Goo.
He's like, there's no way the shit jokes aren't gonna get him.
He's like, I'm a real comic. I do shit jokes.
Yeah, just in case. We got the last parachute of shit
Yeah.
jokes that will always land.
I'm an edgy comic. I talk about shitting my pants.
Adam, what are you bringing to the table?
Come on, Adam.
To my block, and it was summertime, and
Oh.
some kids on my block had popped a fire hydrant. Classic New
this
York,
sim
right?
comedy?
Popped a fire hydrant. It was so hot. They're playing outside, just like in the movies, right? So cool, so authentic. So I made the executive decision because I had shit like down my legs.
Pause for a
I was
second.
gonna drop my.
This is just like a small note, but the way he just said, like, so cool, so authentic, that was actually good to have that bitchy Milo Yiannopoulos, like, that confidence, the way he said that. If you did all your little details like that, it might be funny, but you sound like you're waffling on all the other shit. And that was the first time I saw your claws come out.
Damn.
Just a note.
Shorts and my underpants with my dick just flapping in the wind. I was gonna just there was no one out. It was 3 a.m. I was just gonna place my asshole on top of the geysering fire hydrant, right? So as to clean the shit out of my fucking ass and then go back to my apartment. Anyway, the second my ass touched the water, 3 Puerto Rican boys on bikes rolled up.
I was just about to say, like, imagine 3 little black kids watching this happen. Ew, dude, you nasty. He washed his ass in the fire hydrant.
This
He's
nigga
shitting
watched
in the
his.
streets.
He's watching his dirty ass in the fire hydrant. See? So maybe he's on to something, Ian. Wait, who dropped out?
I told you these Jews were nasty.
Rex has been gone for a little bit.
Sorry.
Oh, Rex is back.
Sorry, I had to take a phone call there. What's up, guys?
No, we're ending it up, but we're listening to our friend Adam. Yeah, just
Oh, okay.
just you know.
He shit
act
himself,
like-
Rex. It's a riveting story.
Yeah, he shit himself, and Ian's phone's about to die. He shit himself on the subway. He's now at the subway. He sees that Puerto Rican kids have popped open the fire hydrant, and it's just blowing like a glacier.
Gomez is there.
Louis J. Gomez is there. But yeah, but he thinks nobody's around. He's dropping his drawers to clean off his asshole, and
And I saw me just squatting there, just being sad and confused. They looked at me, they're like, oh, fuck, oh, hell no.
They
Like,
were
you
right.
gay as shit, man.
Oh, he said the M-word.
I was like, I'm not gay. I'm I'm just new to the city. I'm new here. I'm not gay.
That was
my
a
time?
better
Yeah, I
ending
think
than I
that's
thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
was a good ending. I give him.
It's not horrible compared to the other like the grab bag we just watched. He's not.
That last bit, he kind of pulled it back. He found his voice a little bit. He
But
pulled it
the
back,
first
but
2 minutes of
yeah.
setup of shit, doo-doo, caca to get to there,
Yeah.
I don't know if that was
Yeah, this
holding
this
its
12
own.
minutes. This 12 minutes, I liked about 2
The
minutes. of
caca
it.
poo poo humor. You got to come with something really original, or you're gonna say it's almost like Joe Rogan's fucking the stool bit. It's kind of easy.
You think
to get a
Adam dropped
reaction.
the mic after this joke? You think he did
Maybe.
a Comic View style and was like, "I ain't afraid of you, motherfuckers. I'm
Bel-
Adam Friedland. I'm out. I ain't gay, nigga."
He slammed the mic down to the floor.
You know what's crazy about Comic View? Comic View was like a clip show of like 20 comics doing the same joke. Do you remember that on
We saw
BET?
tonight.
Pretty much, yeah.
Tonight we watched SJWET.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Adam, hold on. There's
Adam,
4
you want us
seconds here.
back.
Is-
Let's
Wait,
finish
hold
it
on.
up.
All right. There's only 10 seconds. I don't know. I'm just...
I think that's my time, everyone. I'm gonna bring up
Oh,
my.
God. See, I was perfect. Sorry. Anyway. I fucked up. Never doubt yourself. That's the lesson, kids.
All right, guys. So this is the latest crop of comedians. This is what we've been missing out on, not watching TV, not paying attention to Comedy Central.
Not getting Patreon subscriptions to podcasts.
Go sign up for the Cumtown promotional code. Who is Ian Ellis? You'll save 50% on your first premium membership. And we're never going to do this again.
Never getting it's over.
Stay
Until
tuned.
next week.
Pay attention
can
to
get,
Cumtown and let us know if they clap back.
Are you gonna let Adam on the stream?
I would love it if Adam came down here. We'll just have a little talk, get to know each other. Be
I
friends.
think Adam and Ian need to do a comedy battle.
I think we
think
may
so,
have
too.
to go on the Real Ass podcast and have it out.
Oh, with Cumtown? You think that's the height of it?
Let's see how many people get involved, because Nick and what's his name? Sven. They could just go with the bit and double down on teasing Adam, who would then have a mental breakdown. So we'll see how this whole thing shakes out.
What if Mersh gets involved? You know, if we have to go the Louis J route, you know?
That would be fantastic, Mersh.
just
Get in here
saying.
with your stolen Nick Mullen jokes. See how well it works out for you.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm moving to Chicago. I'm gonna take Ian Ellis out from within.
Subscribe to
I'm
Ian
stealing
Ellis.
all of his friends at the open mic scene.
Oh, that would be great. If he came out here as a new comic and stole all my friends.
Just start hanging out with KB and Lamp God.
Yeah, what's his real name? Mike?
Mike.
Yeah, I'm Mike Sheely. I'm a new comic. Marsh, we're rooting for the new house to fail. Guys, this has been With Apologies. Subscribe to the Not Cosmic Cam YouTube channel. Subscribe to Rex.
Is
Subscribe
there
to Ross Dog.
anyone planning an after show for tonight before everyone heads out of here? 'Cause I'm
After
sure
the
Kenny
party is
TV
the
would like
after
to know.
party.
Who's got the after party going?
Kenny TV.
The after party
Kenny.
will be somewhere, guys.
Vote for Trump.
Kenny, I think it's time to get that stream going.
IanEllis.podbean.com, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, man.
Subscribe to Not
And
Cosmic
start
Cam,
putting
RDA.
Adam Friedland in all of your descriptions so he keeps getting Google alerts. Just random shit.
You know how we do.
Peace out, guys.
I'm afraid of radio wars.
You niggas try and play the nigga, try and...
Who is this guy? Who is this?
Read that comment down there, Lance. Do you see it?
This guy Ian Ellis sounds a lot better than Sansi.
This dude has ruined being Asian for dynasties. Forget about Star Trek. There's not going to be another Asian in space for generations.
He's a man with respect. He respects women 150%.
She's not even a real hoe.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. What the fuck were you pushing me to?
And one of her front teeth that is cut with a slant, like a 45-degree angle. How the fuck does that happen? It looks like someone cut it with a rotary tool.
Yeah, get Ian Ellis on the show. He follows me on Twitter.
Spell it, Joe. I spell booty.
He's a ravishing cougar. And if he thinks I'm fake news, well, you know what? Come see what fake news is, because I'll teach you what fake news is, because we are real news with Joe the Fighting Jay. We are real human beings, and nobody disrespects me.
That means you're gay.
Make fun of my show all you want. Hey, I don't care. You're the joke, not me. You're the biggest joke on the face of this earth. You don't know what you're talking. It doesn't make sense. You can't even show your own face. It's a super mic. I don't need no mic. Do I need a mic to be on my show? No, I don't need a mic. I don't need nothing. I just need a camera, my sports show. That's it. You have a basement that is broken down. Holes in the wall. Welcome to the gaming channel. Give me a frickin' break. I'm better than you 150%.
You address the question. Who addressed the question, you fucking bitch-ass chinkster? Seriously, who wants to watch Rice Stir?
You got me.
Are you fucking scheming?
Yes, Timmer
freak.
works really hard all day to put these shows together so that he can get 15-minute cam shows.
Yep.
Yes.
We got like guys that are just literally obsessed with Patrice O'Neal. I don't understand that.
No, I apologize. My name's
I
Ian.
know.
Let me
Fuck
introduce
you.
myself.
I laughed at all of your jokes. I laughed at all of Alan's jokes. I'm always good to people. Go fucking fuck yourself, dude.
What do you feel like I did to you?
Just go. Just don't talk to me.
I
Do not talk to
apologize.
me. Do not talk to me. Go away.
All right. Well, I apologize if
Well,
I
no,
made you
I
feel
don't give a
bad.
shit. Go fuck yourself.
I want to make amends. I
Yeah,
wanna,
no, you were horrible. You were horrible, and you humiliated me in front of a room of people that I care about and respect. So please go away.
I apologize
No,
if I
you're not
made you
even
feel
any
bad.
good. So please go away.
Thank you.
No,
and I'm sorry.
no, go fuck yourself. And fucking take your fucking shitty fucking fedora and go eat a dick.
So this little fag, he goes, I don't like Radio Wars, and he fucking does this shit.